All right, story time. Hi, everybody. And just gonna make an adjustment here. I always forget, like, when I'm switching between, like, playing, like, Valkyria or something like that, I have to, like, scoot in a little bit closer, because I gotta be closer to my mouse and keyboard and stuff and all that. All right, there we go. Now, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna move this. I want to find a better placement for this screen later, but you know, you go over there for now. Hope you guys are doing well. Staying warm, I hope. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. Wonder how Revolution went this week. Shogun, good morning. Nice of you to join us. Hi, how you doing? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. Mine was okay, actually. Saturday was a little bit off temper, as we know. I had a bunch of stuff on Sunday to do. Well, no, that's actually true. I think I actually kind of just got most of my stuff chilled on Sunday, but it was cold. It's still cold. I'm getting ramped up for a big trip out to my work project tomorrow. So hopefully this week will be easy, but nothing ever is easy. Like, we literally got off work today, Shogun, and just before, like, I wake up this morning, lots of Apex grind, a few friends forced me to play it. I love that, right? Friends are like, get on here. We're like, where are they? I don't know how it works in Apex, but I imagine if it was anything like my League of Legends players is like, get in here, we need a support. It's like, no, I don't want it. It's like, you're going. You know, and then you become like a level 30 Leona main or something like that. You know, something like that. And is Leona still support in League? I don't know. This is how stupid I am when it comes to, like, I played it when it first came out, and I was in college. So this would have been 2010, 2011. It's been a long time. I haven't played since, like, season 2 or 3, give or take. Been a long time. But, how did it go? Like, I hope you had fun at least. Was it enjoyable? Were your friends patient with you, or were they like, was the get good signal up in the sky already for you? I wonder. I hope it went well. I hope it went well. But please let me know. We need you for Apex rank. We don't want to play it random. You know what? Fair enough. Please. Did you at least get? I hope in that circumstance, given the circumstances, you at least were able to get like let's say, what do I say? A bribe? No, like, some sort of, like, you know, you were like, what's in it for me? You know, you got some sort of a concession out of your friends for doing them a favor like that. That's good. I'm glad. Oh, it sounds like a good time. I'd love to do more co-op games, stuff like. My friends and I were actually talking about this new co-op game that came out. The ones from the same makers as It Takes Two. Name's escaping me at the moment, but that could be a fun game to, like, co-op with somebody. Then my friends could probably co-op it. I'd probably co-op it with my friends, thanks to Steam and couch co-op and all that. That'd be fun to try out. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It was fine. We get it for everyone else, and nope, I just got the honor of helping the Empire. For the Empire. That's great. For the Emperor, for the glory of the Empire. That's great. That's a great way to end it. It's like, nah, just street cred. You know what? That's fine. Split Fiction. That's it. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I knew the name was in my mind somewhere, but I can't remember it. Yeah, Split Fiction seems like it could be a fun ride. I just don't. I would play that with somebody. I think I would play that with my friends for sure. I just have to figure out the other stuff about it. It'd be fun to stream as well if I could find somebody to do that with. But either way, that sounds like a cool idea. The tricky part of, like, with collabs, I think, right now, is one, I'm a nobody. That's a big problem. The other one would be, like, time zone. Although, like, you see, like, people, like, from Japan hook up people from, like, Europe and America all the time, so maybe that's not the big deal. The big deal is the first one, really, but anyway. That's good. So what was I saying before? Yeah, so, like, today was an interesting day because of, like, that's a cute emote. Today was an interesting day because it's like Saurei. Oh, Saurei. I know Saurei. She's cool. She seems cool. She plays a lot of, like, Apex and action games herself. Let's see, what was the last thing she was playing? Last time I was watching Saurei, she was like waist deep in Metal Gear Solid. Like, I think she had beaten MGS1. She was in the middle of MGS2. And she had gotten invested, basically. It was very amusing, but that's cool. Sauray's a good bean. Poppy playtime at the moment. Oh, man. Yeah, people like horror games for that. I guess it's good content. I usually save the horror games for October, and I have a couple lined up already in my mind because I see them like, I can play that during spooky time. That'll be fun. That'll be good. Like, there's this one that came out last year called Hollow Point that I definitely think I would love to play on stream in the dark for people. That one seemed like a good one. I put it on my wish list for later. That's good. I'm glad I hope she's having a good time with it. And, yeah, Sauray's kicking ass. She's a tremendous cosplayer, too, if I remember right. Like, before I quit it, I was following her on her Twitter, I think. Get the Fuck Out is also fun. I've saw that for a long time. That could be a fun game to try. I know about it. I'm aware how it works. I've never played it, but it seems like a fun one. She's also a tremendous cosplayer, if I remember right? She's done some really good, like, cosplays before. I remember seeing some pics on her Twitter, just like, God, like, she nails it. Like, brava, bravissimo, mademoiselle. Because she's French, I believe. Anyway, bravissimo, mademoiselle. Yeah, I had a point about work that was weird, but you know, who gives a shit? We're not here to talk about work. We're here to celebrate Mario Day in the best play and International Women's Day in the best way possible by playing a video game full of amazingly built, superpowered women. So that's how I'm planning to celebrate International Women's Day. Late, I know, but yeah, my stream, my rules. Also, I was busy yesterday, so don't get mad at me. All right. Okay, I actually did some homework for this one. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, I gotta do my dailies for the day. So let's get here. Hi, Helm. Good to see you, girl. Oh, I guess I should be disclosure on this.
Will you join me, subordinate?
I went ahead and got the gotcha. I'm but a man. And Helm is one of my favorite characters. And so they give me a gotcha skin with Helm. I'm gonna get the gotcha skin with Helm. Yeah. What was I talking about? Something international women? Escapes me. Imagine if that happened. Let's see. There's a message for me. Probably from... Oh, yeah. I also got Rosanna over the weekend. Mister, where are you? I didn't realize how, like, down bad she was for Commander, but, not that I'm complaining, but... Man, I just didn't realize the extent of it. I'm in the commander's room. Why are you still there? Don't tell me you've forgotten our plans. What plans? Ugh, I can't believe you actually forgot. I guess I'm the only one who's taking this seriously. No matter how hard I rack my brain, I can't remember what I promised Rosanna. Sorry, I'm coming up blank. Good grief! You really don't remember at all? Didn't my subordinates say anything to you? Nobody told me anything. Rosanna doesn't reply. Rosanna? My apologies. My subordinate didn't do his job. Seems my message wasn't properly written. You're not gonna kill your subordinate, are you? You're not gonna shoot your subordinate, are you? That's none of your concern. Scary. At any rate, he'll live. I think that's a yes. I think that's a confirmation. So don't worry too much. So, what were these plans? Well, it's a little weird saying this to you myself. Why don't you take a guess? Have dinner? Such an innocent guess. I'm afraid you're incorrect. Can I have a hint? A hint? All right, fine. I'll give you a few keywords. Night, whiskey, hotel. Is that enough? Should I go to the hotel? I should go to the hotel right now. Otherwise, I feel like I'm gonna get shot. Feel free to stop by any time. I'll prepare the whiskey. What are we gonna do once I get there? Mister, please. Are you really that dense? Night, alcohol, hotel. What do you think we'll be doing? I suggest you come quickly. Oh, don't worry, I will. If you're too late, I won't be here. Roommate of 5. I'll be waiting. And I'm wearing something I think you'll enjoy. Damn, Rosanna, you down bad. Not that I mind. damn. I mean, I appreciate a girl who knows what she wants. That's for sure. All right, get the other daily stuff out of the way. Let me get my free gems. I'm kind of excited because I took some time before stream to write up a... Hi, Naga. I took up some time to write up a synopsis so I could do a narration.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild workshop.
I thought that was fun.
Thank you.
I wanted to give it another crack, and I actually put some effort because I had some spare time. So I was like, why don't I try?
Hope you put it to good use.
By the way, your Steam is still ready. I am?
Come again if you need anything.
Oh, that's bad.
Come again if you need anything.
Thank you for letting me know. All right, here we go. People are probably going to be confused or call me an idiot. There we go. Thank you, Shogun. Just change it. I think it should be completely switched over now. I'm a dum-dum. Thank you, though. I appreciate that so much. Can you tell I'm not a professional at this yet? Anyway, it would have been funny, though, if, like, someone were, like, come in and, like, this game of Unicorn Overlords changed since the last time I played it. Must have been a lot of patches between the time I played it before. Man, Vanillaware put a lot of patches in. That would have been funny. I like Unicorn. I can't wait to get back into it. I feel like that game is fun. I'm just struggling. I can just see myself already struggling with the idea of like, okay, I'm gonna do nothing but side quests here for now because there's a bunch of shit to catch up on. And then over here it's going, okay, now it's time to focus on the actual storyline. And then next thing I know, just like Persona 5,
Commencing operation.
Up in like
Leave the support to me.
Exactly, right? Man, there's a lot more boobs in this game than I thought. Were they always this scantily dressed? It's weird. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think we got that. I think there's solo raid. I don't want to do that. I want to focus on campaign. So the goal, we'll do all this other stuff later. I want to try this later. I haven't done fan challenge mode before, but I'm gonna try it. All right. Back to the... And then we got daily in here to do real quick, so let me do that. But again, they really went all out with this Evangelion event. I guess
Proceeding
they had to
target.
because they wanted to keep that. You're hyped for winter? Why? What's coming in winter? You gotta tell me. I got to know. What's coming up winter? I got to know.
I'm glad that's all resolved. But now I need to go wash up again.
Okay. All right. I'll do that challenge offline. I don't need to do that right. They released Mag and Grand Blues. Mag. Long name. Can you give me the long name for Mag? I want to know. I'm assuming that's a new character drop, a new DLC character. Oh, Grand Blue versus. That's right, the fighting game. Oh, right. I did see that. Now I know what you're talking about. I was excited too because my girl, Ilsa, is going to become a playable character in that, isn't she? That's going to be great. I love it, Ilsa. Ilsa is one of my favorite characters in the entire Grand Blue Fantasy universe. So the fact that she's coming in a fighting game, I'm like, yeah! Damn, that'll make me want to play. That'll make me want to play Grand Blue Versus a little bit more. That'll be fun. Grand Blue Versus is a pretty fun game. It's gorgeous art, gorgeous fighting game. I think also just the benefit of like having just like Artworks be the battle, design the system for you. It's really good. Anyway, all right. I think we got the dailies out of the way, so let's continue with what we're doing today. I got this synopsis ready to go, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna turn this down slightly. We're gonna turn this down ever slightly for now. Maybe that's a little too low. One more time. Maybe that's a little too low. That sounds pretty good in my head. So, last time on the Goddess of Victory, NIKKE. With the Rapture scrapped, Drilly is the first to run ahead, and not wanting to entertain the Countess' questions about why she kept her specs a secret. The protagonist, Commander Merc, is stepped behind with Fragile. She asks him a very loaded question. Does he have power in the Ark? Commander Merc nods in the affirmative, and it only furthers his suspicion about why Fragile and Liver were so dedicated to having a photo of the mysterious pilgrim that they've encountered twice now. After learning of this new information, Commander Merc asks Shifty, using his authority as commander, to look into their background, with Shifty giving him a dark warning that the only reason a NIKKE would act so skittish is if they are in the power of someone from the Central Military. What is the dark secret behind Liver and Fragile? Will Commander Merc and the Countess be able to rise to the challenge? And will they able to find their friends, Hammery and Liverin, in time before the terrible, terrible crystal overtakes them? Let's find out. All right, so hopefully that came out all right. I wanted to play it up a little bit. I had a little synopsis. I did a little work. Saying it out loud, I kind of stumbled, but you know what? That's okay. I'm winging it a little bit. All right, story time, y'all. All right, so yeah, last time we met the mysterious, the unknown one again, who turned out to be quite reasonable. She seems to definitely hate humans, but she seemed to let us go by. We have this mandate, we have this motive for Liver and Fragile now, but they're still very, very scared to tell us. And when Shifty told us, like, yeah, they only get that way when someone, like, in the central government or someone in the central military is involved, that's a threat. They basically say, you're about to threaten the top brass in the Ark. That's a problem. So now color me intrigued, because now I don't know what that entails, but I do know we're about to cause some mischief. So let's see. We got to this, and yeah, there's a lot. There's a cube. Look at that cube. Very cube-like. We're gonna get that cube down. We got a lot to cover. I think we'll be able, I don't know if we'll be able to get 4. However, I have been continuing like I have all the time, grinding out skills, grinding out levels.
Follow along.
Thanks to the Evangelion event, I've been able to get another like 5 levels, 3 or 4 levels in my NIKKE levels. So now we're about 360,000 in power. Is that enough? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. They're getting stronger and stronger every day. All right.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go indeed, Red.
Not there. I knew that.
I guess we're starting this way. All right.
You want me to go
Here we
there?
go.
Encounter.
All right, so starting at 341 to 362. Yeah, so squad's getting stronger. We left last time at 281. We're now at 285.
I'll follow along.
Climbing towards 286. Here we go. We're gonna have to fight our way to the story, but I'm gonna do that.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
You got it, Rappy.
Why don't they just develop something like an incident magazine?
Shoot to kill.
Better reload. Fully active. Pierce through.
I wonder who's the first to die. I hope it's like not Crown again. We'll see.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Man, they cooked with that one.
I've got this.
That's really long.
You're
that.
mine.
All right, Murdernio the Melter.
Enemy
Everyone,
down.
give him everything you got.
It's like kind of cheating in a way, but I don't care. It's not cheating if you work hard for it. Boom. All right. First catch of the day. So yeah. So
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
forgive me, Shogun, but I still can't get off the top. I've been thinking about it. I don't know off the top of my head who Mag is. I'm trying to think like
Proceeding to target.
I should look up that. I could probably look it up, actually. Let's see here. Grand Blue Fantasy versus roadmap characters. Roster, I guess would be the word. Characters, Grand Blue Fantasy versus DLC, Narmia, Newell, Vera, Sue. They don't have the new ones here yet. Okay. Maybe it's in news? Version 2 brings new playable characters. Meg. Okay, so it is Meg. Her name is Meg. GVF Meg. Why am I not recognizing her? Who is Meg? Meg and Marie. She's an Irun. The August Girls. Okay. Interesting. Okay. She must be further in the story because I don't recognize her. She is pretty though. All right. So Meg, welcome aboard, Meg. You'll have Shogun. Tell me all about Meg.
I'll follow.
Are you ready?
All right.
I would like to know more about Meg.
I knew that.
And in exchange, I'll tell you anything you want to know about NIKKE's. Well, most of anything.
Watch me closely, teacher.
I'm chest deep in the lore at this point. I'm not at the point where I'm theory crafting, but I know a lot of the story beats and the world building.
Just develop some fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
All right. Blast them. I just start blasting, and eventually they fall down. Oh no, not the. Oh, he melted. He landed right in the melter, so we're good. I hate those silence enemies. Those are the worst enemies by far.
Charge complete.
Thank you, Headset-chan.
Did you see that?
Hey, Red.
I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Red, you're pushing 90,000. You're easily the strongest NIKKE I have. I don't know. I mean, I'm not here to second guess you. I'm just saying, you know.
Come on, let's
Encounter.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Not there.
In terms of strength,
I
I
knew
mean,
that.
there's clearly a victor. There's a clear number one. That's all I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
Thank you, Crown. Thank you, Your Highness. Oh, I said it. Your Majesty, sorry.
better reload.
My rudeness. I forgot to use the proper English.
Fully active.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Get him, Crown.
Target ahead. Fire it well.
Oh, he's hiding. Oh, he thought he was hiding. The one thing I've been trying to do more, again, is like make sure that I'm taking out the small fry, because
Class is over.
bosses won't die in
What do
like
you
seconds
say we
anymore.
go back and enjoy the festival again?
You got it, Naga. Am I ever gonna switch you off of that skin? I don't know. It's just too damn pretty. It's just so damn well made. Feels like a waste to bring you back to your schoolgirl outfit.
Come on, let's go.
Coming.
Then again, to be like, if she goes back to school, she'll be like, is that girl still wearing the
I'll
yukata?
follow
What a
along.
weirdo. It'd be a bit strange. Unless she was like part of Zaibatsu or something like that, then be like, oh well, no, you don't. Then she'd be an Ojo-sama.
You can leave this to me.
You don't mess with
Trust
the
me.
Ojo-samas. You know? Get in there, you.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
attack.
Get that silencer out of here. Get that stupid brain in the jar out of here. Get him out of my sight. I want him and his family dead. Ugh.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
But yeah, so hopefully everyone's having a good day. A lot of people doing Monster Hunter. I've actually been saving myself. I've been waiting patiently. Maybe I should say that like a normal person. I've been waiting patiently for a couple RPGs that are going to come out next month.
Proceeding.
Incoming encounter!
And
Come on, let's go.
yeah, I mean, I wonder if they'll have some demos, but I'll be definitely looking forward to that later for sure.
Engaging with enemy. Commander,
looking-
stay behind me.
I'm looking forward to seeing a couple of them coming out, and I definitely want to play them
Into the groove.
just to revisit them. Although I remember there's one that's new and one that's a classic.
Fully active.
Just
And I remember
wait
the
until I
classic one
become
being
an adult.
hard as hell when I was growing up. Like, it was difficult. It was one of
Did
those
I do
old,
well?
it was like one of those late 90s JRPGs where if you didn't know how the game worked, if you didn't play by the game's rules, you were gonna suffer. There's a way to get through the game in a way that makes sense.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
You had to play by the game's rules, which is not always easy. All right.
Are you ready?
Plot point
Then let's
number
go.
1. We're already at 343.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Of course you did, Your Majesty. We break through a wall that has been cased in crystals and walk forward. On the ground, there's a long trail of light, leading us to a massive box floating in the air.
What's that?
I swear, I've seen that somewhere before.
It looks like a harmony cube. Is this meant to be like the first introduction of the games to harmony cubes? I wonder.
Me too.
Me 3.
Peleg, that's...
They seem to know what it is.
Yes. It's a harmony cube.
Oh, okay, it is. All right. Harmony cube confirmed. Cube get.
Harmony cube? Aren't those meant to aid us in combat? It shouldn't even come close to that size, right?
Nope. Harmony cubes are meant to be this size.
Really?
After all, they were computational devices designed to help build the Ark.
That would explain like last chapter had a bunch of items about like computation and analysis and stuff. They must have been talking about this cube.
It's a device that crunches all the data needed to construct a city in a jiffy. The ones the NIKKEs use are a simplified version, and thus the difference in size is significant.
So you're saying there's simple machine. They're like simple machines by comparison. I would figure that maybe the idea is that they refined the technology to make it more compact, but maybe.
Every location that was once a potential site for the Ark possesses a harmony cube.
So that suggests that this was going to be the Ark, a potential for the Ark.
After the Rapture invasion, only the simplified ones have remained.
Okay.
But this one seems to be in good condition, although a bit unstable.
Are you saying that another Ark is being built here? Eleg?
I'm sure of it! You remember the elevator we saw?
Yeah, so just a little thing for Shogun and anyone else who might not know. There was an elevator shaft that was massive. We thought it was for the crystal cluster, which kind of also makes sense. But if it's massive enough to fit that thing, it could probably fit in Harmony Cube as well. And the elevator shaft would also explain the depth of the elevator shaft would also explain something like, yeah, okay.
Since this place was once a potential site for the Ark, it's only natural that they'd have an elevator.
A massive one at that.
They must have planned to use it as the entrance. It also explains the massive amount of electricity being gathered through the crystals. As a high-speed computational device, the Harmony Cube requires an absurd amount of electricity. It all adds up.
Is that what the crystal cluster was doing? Or is doing?
They're trying to create another Ark with this Harmony Cube.
But who's they?
This is a civilization beyond humanity, something which we know nothing about.
The question I have is who's they?
Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to faint.
All right, easy there, Alec, easy there. Look, you're snorting air. You're snorting hot air. Be careful, easy there, girl.
We have to hurry before it's too late. If we spread boom before this place makes contact with the outside world, it'll become the very foundation of their civilization.
Okay.
Peleg, calm down.
Nah, too late for that.
I don't think I can.
Clearly.
If I'm being honest, I'm kind of freaking out too. I'm gonna make another revision to my will.
Oh, don't you start with that again, Tronny.
Trony of electric shock died of overstimulation.
Honestly, not the worst way to go.
Get it together, both of you. If this thing had been working as it should, this place would have been a full-fledged city by now.
True.
She's right. Just look around us. Except for that white building over there. It's a sea of crystals as far as the eye can see.
Maybe this place got destroyed before it could be rebuilt.
Actually, now that I think about it, What is that white building?
It sure stands out. And it's spotless as well.
Really?
It doesn't appear to have been affected by the crystals.
Why would it be spotless? That's an interesting detail. Hammering and Liverin are supposed to be in this area. I say we head over to that white building.
Roger.
Spotless? That's a very... I don't know why. That detail sticks out to me, especially because, like, this is a post-apocalyptic world. You have no clue about...
I'm actually good in real-life battles.
We have no reason to think anyone other than the unknown one has been out here. And I don't think she necessarily cares about cleanliness at this point.
Develop something like an infinite
So why would it be like that?
Just wait until I become an adult.
Kind of curious.
Did I do well?
You did great, Moderna. You get a cookie at the end of this battle. And a new bandage.
Sorry to break it to you,
Red
but
Hood.
this is the end. Sorry to break it to you,
Now
but
we
this
must
is the
focus our
end.
attacks.
Yeah, I'd jump multiple times too if I were the boss. The Red Hood is on the hunt.
Class is over.
Good job, Naga.
What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
Wow. Moderna is pumping out just as much damage as Red Hood, nearly. Interesting. Rappy's doing work. Holy shit. But yeah, that's support. All right. Holy shit. All right.
All clear. No signs of danger.
Okay, so from what I can see here, well, first of all, it's very Asian. All the jutting little things out of it kind of looks like a city hall. Yakusho could also be maybe a hospital.
What's up with this building? The surface is so smooth.
I think it's glass?
Yeah.
There are doors and windows, but none of them seem to be functional.
What does that mean? A window's I don't get that. A window's functional just by existing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like the building is just an empty shell.
And since it's all glass, the crystals can't contaminate it.
That's true. Also, I don't like the fact that the music's cut off completely. That feels ominous.
I reckon this could come in handy for future search equipment. I should consult Litter about this later.
Hold on. I'm detecting energy fluctuations nearby.
Is it hammering?
No, it's Liverin.
Uh-oh.
Liverin.
Fragile? Fragile walks to the corner of the building. No. Wait, no, really? Just gonna set the mood a little bit. Because we're in the dark. This is ominous. Fragile walks to the corner of the building. As she turns the corner, she finds Liverin hunched over, staring blankly into space.
Liverin.
Oh, it's you. Hi, Fragile.
Well, she seems okay, although this is a weird way to react, that's for sure.
Just the person I wanted to see. How are you doing?
Liverin stands up and gives Fragile a gentle embrace.
You've done very well. All we have to do is endure it a little bit longer, and things will get better. Yes, it will all get better.
My red flags are... I have a red flag. I think there's a red flag raising behind me.
We'll be able to get away from that bastard. So hang in there a while longer, okay?
Liverin! Huh? What? Fragile? Oh, thank goodness. You're safe.
Liverin turns around with an expression of abject fear.
It wasn't a dream.
Okay.
What's going on? What are you doing here? Why?
I came to find you.
Did you hear that? How much did you hear? Tell me how much you heard.
This is not going the way I expected it to.
Nothing.
Don't lie to me. Sixo! There's no way Sixo would just let you be.
Who's Sixo? Sixo?
I knew it. You've been working with Sixo again.
Who's Sixo?
No, it's not like that.
You literally just said it.
Then why did you say that name?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you.
Feel like there's a lot going on here.
We promised, remember? If you ever worked with Sixo again.
No way. Wait, hold up.
Both of us have to die.
Now that seems a bit extreme, Fragile. I mean...
You go first. I'll join you soon after.
Grab her! Rappy, Anise, and Neon rush in and restrain Fragile.
How many shots is she going to fire?
6 so far.
Wait! Stop shooting!
Rappy, take her down!
Roger.
Oh, that's a face. Rappy twists Fragile's arm and slams her onto the ground. Why hasn't anyone taken the gun from her yet? Also, like, I have so many questions right now. Like, she's twisted. She seems to be on her side. I'm guessing just because of the name, the position, the name tag. Don't ask me anything. But that face. Okay, so the gun's empty. Even as Rappy holds her down, Fragile's eyes remain ablaze with the seething flames of hatred aimed at Liverin.
We both have to die, Liverin.
Can you explain why?
We promised.
I'm guessing Liverin wants to, like, renege on that promise.
Liverin.
Calm down!
Should I use a stun gun?
What's gotten into her?
I'm sorry. I had no choice.
You lied to me. You promised. You liar.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I didn't know Fragile had that in her, but damn, she is dead set on killing her. What the fuck? Wow, so many questions. Is Sixo the guy that we're looking into here? Is Liverin doing this out of survival, or just because some strange pact that she's taken way too seriously? I'm very confused, but oh man. What do I make of that? What are we gonna do now? Do we just like detain her? Is she still going on the
proceeding to target?
Is she going on the adventure? We can't leave her out here. What do we do? Also, this is the building. Okay. Kind of looks like just an apartment complex. Oh no, this is the one they were talking about. Yeah, it kind of looks like just like a yakachol, or like a public service building.
You want me to go
like
there?
a city hall.
Coming.
Not
Want
yet.
me to go there?
I'm not coming yet. Wait for Rosanna later tonight at the hotel. I mean, what? Never mind.
Watch over me.
Oh, we picked escort. I haven't done this in a while, but we should be okay. We got the power.
Oh no.
Nintendo power. Does anyone? I want. Does it?
Just wait until I become an adult.
a little harder?
I really, man. Sometimes I go back, like I'll just like
Poor
get a
thing.
hankering to just comb the internet and look for Nintendo power. Some people, thank goodness, have preserved a lot of the old ones. It's just a nice little romp back through the day.
One step at a time.
I remember really getting into those. And then my friend, he had this subscription,
Fully active.
which made
Wait
him
until I become an
Keep the
adult.
momentum going.
in my mind, because he could just like, I could just go over there and pick up any volume, and it was great, you know, back in the day, especially in like, I think it was the 90s when they had like comics and everything in it. It was the jam. You had Nintendo Power, you went to hell. Nah, it wasn't that severe. Maybe not that severe, but you know.
Ding.
It was now I'm thinking about Nintendo Power because I made that stupid joke. That's also Mario games, so I guess like I'm being compelled by the powers that be.
Fire it well.
Oh, it's Mario Day. You should talk about Nintendo stuff. Even though Nintendo hates you, they want you to suffer. Then again, most AAA publisher game companies kind of do. Oh man. All right. Well, that's fun.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Okay, I didn't expect to hit the escort stages, but you know what? We're in good hands here. I feel like I would go the other way. It's faster, but I'm not gonna like.
You want me to go there?
I've picked my course, and I will accept the consequences of my actions.
Proceeding to target.
I'm like, besides, like, if I go around, that's one extra battle before I get some answers. And God damn it, I need answers now. What has been doing this? What have we been bending over backwards for? Why is Liver
Don't worry.
made a
I will
simple
protect you.
reclaim the surf, a simple mission like reclaim the surface for all mankind? So damn complicated.
Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Better reload.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an
Focus our
adult.
attacks.
They're all down!
That's very selfish for when you really think about it. Oh, he almost got through. I didn't see him. God, these guys blended so well with the crystal.
I'll reload right now!
Reload.
Fully active.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Target. Ahead. Fire it well.
Did anyone get through yet? Doesn't look like it. Let's keep it that way.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Oh no, I was just
I've got
getting into
this.
the groove.
All right, 20 seconds. One more push. One more push. One more good push. You don't even have to kill him. He's not moving, although he's blasting us with his lasers.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks.
Probably don't want him killing
Poor
anybody.
thing.
That would suck. All right, and we're done. And I'm spent.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Good stuff. All right. All right, gimme.
want me to
Oh
go
boy,
there?
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Proceeding to
Coming. I'll follow
All right,
along.
still got about 20,000 difference. Also, I think my battery's dead on my watch. I'm gonna need to make sure it's on the charger this time. I don't know why.
Can I attack now?
Do you guys ever do that? I've been seeming to have a bad habit of late of like sometimes, or maybe it's just a bad charger. But like, I think I'm charging my phone.
Just
I hook it
wait
into
until I
the
get on
Push a little
adapter,
harder?
and I wake up the next morning and it doesn't really
One
charge.
step at a time.
And I'm like, why? Why did that happen? Feels like a bit of an oversight. Not one that I'm above, mind you, but just like, I don't get like when, especially when I make sure. So like, the watch one is even more confusing because I don't think this is the first time this has ever
Down
happened.
with those
It's
who
like,
would threaten the kingdom.
I could swear I had put this thing on this charger. But until you get the doom or something like that, I don't know.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Or maybe Apple's just making bad products. I don't know. I've been an iPhone guy because basically that's what I grew up with. So it's like, yeah. Android? Because like, yeah, Android's fine.
I trust you, teacher.
Why would I
so
switch it this way?
want me
Like,
to
I
go
know
there?
how to use Apple products, so that's just the way I see it. You know. Plus, it's like they're expensive. It's like, yeah,
engaging
but
with enemy.
yeah, they are.
Commander,
no,
stay behind me.
No argument there. But I also feel like this is also the same thing where like people who like to buy. Sometimes these are the same people who will like.
Fully active.
Just wait
In my
until I
life,
become an
I
adult.
should probably placate it like that. Like, these are the same people who will like buy new cards and stuff, right? Or talk about like new tech all the time. It's just like, yeah, but like, For me, if I buy it and it lasts me 5 years, I'm not even going to think about how much it cost me at the front because it's just like, well, I certainly got my money's worth out of it.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the
Should I
end.
push a little harder?
I don't know. I might. But like with the watch in particular, I don't really feel compelled to get another one.
As long as we're together, I will
Like
never
this
fall.
thing's nice, but it doesn't really do much for me. I got it for a pedometer, which I could probably get something a lot cheaper. And this one actually kind of fat shames me, which is weird. It's like, hey, your cardio is low. It's like,
Come
well,
on, let's go.
I trust you, teacher.
considered I can run for 30
not
minutes
there.
without
I-
really breaking a
I
sweat.
knew that.
Disagree? Maybe you're just wrong? I don't know. But it doesn't feel right.
Have faith.
I don't
I
like
will
it when it like
protect my
complains like,
people.
hey, did you know you're out of shape? Like, am I? Did you know you're dying? Like, yeah, every day.
Just getting into the groove.
I don't need the daily reminder.
Fully active. Here.
Just wait until I get
Oh,
home.
get rid of them. The spiky dudes. I remember the spiky dudes being mean. They're like literal like kamikazes. If I don't get rid of them, someone's going down.
I'll do it right away.
There's a bunch of them this stage. Which is the last thing I need.
Reloading.
Oh no. I was just getting into the groove.
Just wait until
Should
I
I
become
push
an
a
adult.
little harder?
Did I guess I accidentally hit space to put him in cover. Maybe that saved him. Because one of those was a kamikaze bot.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Ooh, free arm. All right, what's going on here? Liver in, fragile. It's time to come clean. After calming Fragile and Liverin down, it's time for that much-needed conversation.
I told you before, didn't I? Since regular parcel deliveries had slowed to a trickle, I was doing private courier jobs for high-profile individuals. I hated it with every fiber of my being. And so I got into some risky business that I thought I could do for a little while and then get out of. I'm sure by now you can guess who I got involved with. I had delivered mysterious packages to secretive locations. I never knew what the contents of these packages were, and I didn't want to know. All the delivery locations were far-flung, desolate areas with no recipients. Secured warehouses, the Outer Rim. Eventually, I started to garner a bit of a reputation in the underworld, and became what they call a transporter.
I think that's the underworld version of a delivery person, yeah?
It was an easy job, since I know the Ark like the back of my hand, and I'm good at what I do. So, I managed to earn a fair amount. It felt like I was finally being rewarded after going through all that torment. The anguish from losing my job to robots. The embarrassment of having to become a dancing monkey for affluent prigs. I couldn't bring myself to quit. Before long, I found myself transporting illegal contraband, and the money kept rolling in. My house got bigger. I started to wear luxury brands. I dined at 5-star restaurants. All of these things I never got to enjoy before. Life was good. And so I kept at it, until everything went horribly wrong,
The man came calling.
and someone close to me died. After that, I went clean and returned to my original job. I promised myself that I would never do such a thing again.
We promised each other that if she were to ever get involved in that kind of thing again, we would die together.
You didn't know about the job.
No, I didn't. I just thought that business was going well for her.
Okay, fair, but a suicide pact? A bit over the top, don't you think?
The person who died was my sister. It wasn't Liveren's fault that she died. But my sister died because she was involved in the whole sordid business. It was the job that got her killed. So, if she decided to do that job again, it would be out of pure greed and disregard for my sister's death. I would have to kill her. But then, that would leave me all alone. So I would have to off myself as well.
Damn. That is one really twisted way of putting it. I guess in her mind, it's like her way of being like, trying to keep Liveren on the straight and narrow. It's like, look, you promised me, you promised my sister, and if you don't do it, I'm gonna kill you. Like, maybe that was her way of being like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make you do this instead, just so I don't have to feel this vengeance. I don't know. That would probably explain the aggression. It's just like all that anger. Plus, it felt like just a massive betrayal, I guess. Like, I bet in that moment just hit her, like, twofold. First, the betrayal, and then the idea of, like, you know, didn't you learn anything from what happened? I guess not. But I am curious, how did it happen again? I presume Sixo was the provider of these jobs.
You know Sixo?
Just her name. How can I ever forget? That tragedy caused by the mist remained etched in my memory. Vivid as if it happened yesterday. And then there's that ordeal with Mar10 too. Okay, I was trying to like, when he first said that, I was like, I'm drawing a blank. But then I remembered, yeah, there was an event with like Poison Mist and Underworld Queen got involved, Mar10 specifically. It was a drug thing, I remember, right? And Mar10 ended up having to like basically slaughter everybody to keep it down because whatever Sixo was doing, it was way too dangerous. So yeah, Sixo is a real piece of work.
Was it Sixo who sent you here? That's why you've been checking your phone.
That's right. They said to bring back something else no one has obtained before. Since we're exploring uncharted territory, the likelihood of encountering such an item is high.
So, that photo of the unknown...
Yes. I intended to bring that to them since I can't take any of the crystals. I'm sorry, everyone. I fouled everything up. I thought I had washed my hands of all this. I thought there was no reason for me to get involved in any of this ever again. But every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you get into these kind of circles.
The only thing I asked was for this to be kept a secret from Fragile. But Sixo wouldn't even grant me that.
I thought Sixo was lying. After what we went through, I never expected you to work with them again. What can I say? Your ability to betray your friends exceeds my expectations.
Ooh, that's a dagger.
Were you short on money again? Was that it?
No, that's not it.
What was it then?
They said they would tell Ingrid that I used to be a transporter. If they did that, my memory would be erased. Or worse, I might be scrapped altogether.
Blackmail, because an NIKKE caught in an illegal underground like that. I mean, if it were Underworld Queen, she'd probably be away with it, but she's not an Underworld Queen. Yeah, okay, so she basically was blackmailed.
You're in too deep, Liveren.
That's putting it mildly, Fragile.
You'll never be able to escape. They'll hold that over your head for the rest of your days.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but wouldn't honesty be the best policy here? Tell Sixo you're done dealing with them. Then head straight to Ingrid. Lay it out honestly and ask for her help.
You're right. That's all I have to do. Isn't it strange? All I have to do is receive the punishment for my past sins and start over again.
I mean, to be fair, it's usually the right path. Take your lumps and move on.
But I don't want to lose anything.
I don't think you have a choice in this matter, Liverin. One way or the other now.
It's so strange. Even when I hear myself saying that, it seems strange. I thought that if I could create some distance, things could return to the way they were. Even though deep down, I knew it was probably wishful thinking. I continued to hold on to that hope.
Fine. I'll tell Ingrid myself.
Sorry?
I'll go and tell Ingrid. If you're aware things are going awry but can't muster the gumption to make a change, just let those around you lend a hand.
Absolutely not! Sixo will notice. You must never get involved. I'm begging you.
They're just some lowlifes resorting to threats to get what they want. What's there to fear? Those types are powerless against anyone with the guts to stand up to them.
You must not underestimate Sixo, as they are the master behind the Dark Net. The Dark Net is a foul creation. A cancerous tumor that has no right existing in the Ark.
If she's not on the dark web, then she's fine.
All manner of illicit goods are bought and sold through the Dark Net. Weapons, drugs, anything you can think of. Even the bomb that Exotic used to blow a hole in the Ark was also obtained from the Dark Net.
Okay.
I want to ask, why do you think the Dark Net, a site where you can purchase all manner of dangerous items, has not been shut down?
Because it's connected to some high-ranking individuals?
That's possible. But there's an even simpler reason. That's because the central government is unable to eradicate it.
Maybe. I also think it's just easy enough to be like, they're not incentivized to take it down.
What?
No one knows Sixo's identity, how old they are, whether they're male or female, or if they're human or NIKKE. Nobody's ever seen them or heard their voice. They're like a ghost whose entire existence is relegated solely online.
Maybe they're an AI.
Despite that, they're able to find out anything they want and exert some form of influence in every aspect of others' lives. When you work as a transporter, you learn a lot about the underworld.
I feel like I understand what she's trying to say, and I get it, but I also just feel like Drilly's got a point too. It's like, and that affects me how? I've never been on the dark web. I don't involve with myself with people like this. They could maybe harass me a little bit or try to kill me, but that's the best they could do. But I'm not scared of them. Like that, and that's her choice to make. It's like, I get what you're trying to say, Liverin, but I also think like Drilly's like, yeah, why do I don't see how that's my problem. She's a good girl.
However, even as you're being inundated with other information, you never hear so much as a word about Sixo. Not even rumors. Whenever the Darknet servers get hacked, they're restored right away. Physically destroying the server is impossible because no one knows where it is. Likewise, when it comes to apprehending the Master, no one knows so much as a single letter of their real name. Because of that, the Darknet is something the Ark is powerless to stop.
This Sixo is just a spineless scumbag.
Perhaps, but their power is undeniable, even if you can't see them.
I'm not convinced.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Just words won't do the trick for me.
Regardless, I would ask you all to stay out of this. Don't get involved for any reason.
What are you planning on doing?
If I give them a photo of a pilgrim, maybe that could do something.
Delete the photo.
Excuse me?
I promised the unknown that we would delete any visual evidence of her.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I briefly recounted our encounter with the unknown to Liverin.
So, let me get this straight. In order to keep a promise you made to someone you barely know, whom we're not even sure is a friend or foe, you're going to throw me to the wolves?
Liverin.
Fine. I'll delete the photo, but grant me one request. Of all the items you come across here, could you find it within yourself to give me whatever you consider least valuable? Perhaps that will satisfy Sixo.
Sure. I promise. Liverin taps away on her phone.
There. I deleted it. Do you want to check?
No need. I trust you.
Now what am I going to do?
I'll help you.
Don't lie to me. We barely even know each other. Why would you help me?
I don't need to know you for long to want to help you. Yeah. As one very legendary hero once said, you don't need a reason to help people. Consider me an insurance for what it's worth.
Thank you, Commander.
That's what I do. That's why I'm the boss. Anyway.
Proceeding to target.
You want me to go there?
A white field has appeared beneath the Harmony Cube. Things like that. Things that look like structures also emerged. They appear to be made of glass. I see. Since crystals absorb electrical energy, this area is wholly reconstructed with insulators. After all, the Harmony Cube is a machine created to build the Ark. Feels quite versatile.
All right, not there. I knew that.
This is just a shortcut? Yep, convenient.
Come
All
on,
right.
let's go.
Well, with Liverin back in our party, we move forward. What in the world is happening here? You guys just feasting on other raptures over there? What's going on? All right.
All right, not there.
Weird.
We trust you, teacher.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, so like, I don't know what you guys think. I'm just sitting there going like,
Are you in danger? Let me at him!
I feel like it's just more like Liverin's fear and anxiety. She's been blackmailed. She doesn't know what to do. Understandable. I'm not here to say like
Just
I'm not
wait
here to say
until
like she
should I
has no,
push a
she's
little harder?
completely full of it. I just wanted her to be able to say like, look, this is a bed of your own making to a degree, right? I'm not saying you should die or anything for it. I'm just saying like, I don't think you're gonna be able to get out of this without accepting the consequences of your actions to a degree, right? Which I think is what Drilly's trying to do. Drilly in her own way is like, not necessarily like saying fuck you. Sucks to suck, Liverin. No, she's just more like, she's just more of the same opinion, I think, where it's like, no, like, listen, you're trying to find a way out, but the only way out you have is if you come completely clean.
Chalk up another victory for the commander!
I can see that. It's perfectly reasonable take from Drilly. And for Drilly's point as well, I think where Liverin loses me.
Come on,
encounter.
No, you don't understand how scary they are.
Not there.
What? The giant
I
shadow.
knew that.
They're a big shadowy organization. Yes, I know how the CIA works. But they control all matters of aspect. Yes, I know how the American government works. But you don't understand. There's no way you can destroy it. Yes, I know how capitalism works. You know, that's me being a little hyperbolic for hopefully comedic purposes. But the point is just like, yeah, like,
Just wait until I
Should I push a little harder?
you know, like, saying these things isn't exactly a convincing argument to say, like, so that's why you let me do what I want. Like, no? That's not how this works. Like, it's too hard to try, so why bother? It's like, it's never been like a convincing argument for me, personally.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Now we must focus our attacks.
Anyway. Well, I'm hopeful we'll be able to convince her otherwise. I think she will.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I don't think she's a bad person. She just got caught up in with the wrong people. Happens a lot. Or we've seen this story
Encounter.
play out a lot of times.
All right, not there.
350.
I knew that.
Fragile and Liverin are walking ahead. Are you girls gonna make up? I hope so.
Fragile.
What?
I know this might sound like an excuse, but I had no choice. You know how much I despise being under Sixo's thumb. But my hands were tied.
I know. I trust you.
Thank you. You're the only one I can rely on.
However, are you sure that a little bit of your own personal feelings aren't influencing what you're doing here? If that turns out to be true, mark my words, I will end my own life before your very eyes.
Wait, like, only doing half the suicide pack? What the?
Fragile.
I understand you're being dragged back into this world by Sixo's blackmail under duress. However, if that turns out not to be the only reason you're doing this, I will take away what is most precious to you with my own hands. So please, the only thing I ask of you is not to lie to me.
Okay.
Girl's serious.
I'm glad that you're safe.
Thank you for coming to save me. I ended up reuniting with Hammering in front of here.
Okay, that's it. Okay, and then there was one.
She asked if I had seen anything that could be used as a crowbar or lever. I didn't know at the time, but it turns out it was to help the unknown. Even though I haven't worked with Hammering for long, I can already tell that's the kind of person she is.
Yeah, she's a good person. Also, I hope she's okay. We haven't seen her yet, and now I'm getting worried.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were searching for something that could be used as a crowbar, but we had to hightail it out of here when we ran into a rapture ambush. Just when we were about to end up as rapture food, Hammering said she'd buy me some time and turned to run back. We agreed to meet at that white building, but she never came.
And this is where you saw Hammering last?
That's right.
How was her condition?
She didn't look good.
Okay, let's get a move on.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, okay.
Let's hurry.
I hope she's okay. I hope she's gonna be okay. Please, I like Hammering. If she's ended up like being,
Can I attack now?
if she's ended up gone, or like she's slowly becoming a heretic, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm gonna be super bummed. She was so cool.
Just wait until
Let's
I
keep the
become
momentum
myself.
going.
I like her. Oh, come on, I like her. I know that's not saying much. I know that's not really any. I know that's not really
They're all down.
any sort of reason to show mercy when it comes to NIKKE, but still, you know, it's true.
I'll do it right away. Sorry to break it to you, but this is
Should
the
I
end.
push a little harder?
Yeah, push that. Push it real good. All right, you're doing great. I'm glad that all this hard work's paying off.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Duty. I also got a level up, apparently. Wow, I'm just raking in things here. All right. Shifty, what's the latest on the... Try not to... You don't have to rush things. You're fine. Shifty, what's the latest on that request I put in?
It's ready for your perusal.
Ooh, good. I love to peruse.
Just a moment. Let's see. First, it seems that what Liverin said is true. Since the Pathfinder was formed, Liverin and Fragile have always been on the same missions. However, the number of missions assigned to them suddenly took a significant drop. This occurred immediately after it was announced the Ark had halted its expansion. After that, there's hardly any work records, save for the occasional assignment thrown their way. They obtained permission from Ingrid to engage in additional work, after which they primarily focused on acting as couriers.
Did Ingrid do anything to assist them?
There appear to have been some attempts on her end. She tried to get them assigned to Infinity Rail, and looked into getting them to partner up with the Scouts.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Ingrid being, you know, General Mom, probably would do that.
But this was overturned due to the opposition from the central government. There's a restriction on how many members any given squad can have.
Why? Why is that?
A preventative measure to ensure no single squad gets too large.
Sounds to me like they're excessive worry words. Also, they should be a little upset that, like, I have, like, 120 NIKKEs then, shouldn't they?
It might sound petty, but there is indeed a viable reason for their concern.
Let me guess. I'm gonna guess it's the goddesses.
The Goddess Fall incident with Model ZX was a major inciting factor.
Yep, that's the one. They're like, can't have five or more anymore.
In the aftermath of that tragedy, the central government reached the conclusion that When too many Nikkes operate together with a common goal, they become uncontrollable.
And that's why they decided to limit the number of permissible members per squad.
Yes. It is for this reason that squads are typically composed of 3 members or fewer.
Okay.
Of course, there are exceptions, but there must be a valid reason. However, the Pathfinder's predicament was not considered a compelling enough reason to admit additional members.
They were left without a place to go practically overnight, and that's not considered a valid reason?
As far as the central government is concerned, Nikkes don't need to eat or sleep to survive.
Great.
That's to say that they don't need money.
That's a bit heartless. A bit heartless.
It certainly is.
What about Liveren's last known location and message records?
Well, there's nothing. Nothing at all.
Omoshiroi. Nani? What?
I wasn't able to turn up anything. No known coordinates or records of any correspondence. Nothing like that. I couldn't turn up anything whatsoever for the entire month before she joined the search team. Even now, when you've seen her messaging on her phone, there's no record of that either. I even contacted Macilis's communication department directly, and they say they don't have any records of that correspondence either. All they have is one record on file, which is Ingrid giving permission for her to join the search team. If you were to believe the records, it would seem Liveren hasn't done much of anything for the entire month leading up to her participation in this mission.
Well, can that actually be true?
I thought so too. But the cell phone that Liveren is using was only released 2 weeks ago. However, there is no record of any credits being spent to purchase it, and no delivery history either.
Is Sixo really capable of all that? I mean, if they know enough to make a dark web, they probably know enough to get around certain things. Now the technologist in me is trying to think this through. Like, you know, this is what hackers and people do. It's just like, but like leaving no trace whatsoever. I don't know enough. I gotta be honest. I don't know enough about this. There's clearly, you know, ways for, you know, attackers to like mask their attacks or stuff like that. Masking or hiding everything is a bit trickier, unless you have like some sort of credential that would mask it or do that, but that doesn't explain the records. That would explain like nothing that looks strange from like a report, or like this is authorized access. There's, you know, someone with clear credentials accessing her stuff. Not even telemetry data, which is like something that like everything just spams out constantly, huh? Interesting.
There is no way a single individual can manipulate the central government's data on a whim.
The only thing, and this is what I'm thinking when Liveren said like no one's ever seen Sixo or knows their real name. I have to think it's an AI of some sort. It's got to be like NIKKE to that level, like someone who's tapped into the Ark directly and just knows how to do this. Could it simply be an error with the data?
Highly unlikely, considering records indicated Fragile was busy with her deliveries during the same time frame. I'll continue to investigate.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Just don't expect too much. I have a feeling it won't be easy to dig up anything of substance.
You know what? Me neither. I'm starting to think that myself. I was starting to think we're going on a
I'll
giant
follow along.
duck hunt.
Oh, right. Not there.
Wild goose chase.
I knew that.
Which is a different type of foul. Anyway, we gotta hit that button. Go by the path. All right.
Proceeding to target.
So we're gonna go hit that button.
Incoming encounter!
I'll follow along.
Encounter! Alright. It's gotta be an AI. That's the only thing I can think of. Something that's like hooked
Can I
into
attack
all of the
now?
Arc systems at once. And that's something that would be like either NIKKE or something to that degree. Is NIKKE doing this?
Fully active!
Just wait until I become an adult.
Everyone, give them everything you've got!
now I'm confused. Not confused, but like, I'm trying to think this through. I'm like, because when we after we took care of Nihilister and cleared the threat of the 3 heretics, it felt like, at least felt like that Enoch was trying to say, hey, I need you to keep me in line, which was something that was really out of left
Securing
field.
victory for their subjects is a king's
But I wonder
duty.
now if she was trying to tell me something back then. Like, were you trying to tell me, like, listen,
Come on, let's go.
Encounter.
I'm clearly getting out of
I'll
control
follow
here.
along.
Is Enoch turning rogue before our eyes and we just don't see it? I wonder.
I'm actually good in real life battles.
Well, you have like 1 billion under your belt at this point, Naga. How many chapters have we gone through? You got a lot of real life battles under your belt here.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an
Give
adult.
us everything you've got!
Are you guys just gonna sit up there floating? All right,
I'll do it right
works for
away.
me.
Did I do well?
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Should I push a little harder?
Nah, you don't need it. Red's got this.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Yeah. Interesting. King's duty. I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop being
All right,
silly.
not there. I
Or
knew
I gotta
that.
be sillier. One or the other.
You want me to go there?
Pick a lane, Commander. Alright. What are we gonna
Proceeding
do
to target.
here?
I'll follow along.
Are you ready?
All right, not there.
Are
I knew that.
ready? Did it say 352? It's scaling really quickly, I'm noticing.
Get
Are we
lost.
gonna-
I'm busy.
Are we gonna be behind the 8-ball here? Again?
Better
You.
reload.
Yeah, I hate you.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an
Focus
adult.
our attacks.
These assholes got cover. These assholes got crystal. I just saw the DMC
How
opening
heavy
and
your
saw
burden
Windows
has
Devil
been.
May Cry. Oh, nice. Also, they got rid of a sniper Modernia. Also, I'm glad you're still here, Shogun.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Devil May Cry 1 or Devil May Cry as in like I think it was a PS4 remake?
You want me to
Encounter.
Was that Devil May Cry 5? It's just called Devil May Cry though.
Come on, let's go.
Oh man. That's yeah, it seems like it's sharply climbing. That could be just delusional.
Don't underestimate
That is a
me just
possibility.
because I'm a student.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an
Focus our
adult.
attacks.
Anime are making for Netflix. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a new anime coming out for it. So, what was the choice? What was the choice that they made?
Sorry to break it to you, but
Now
this
we
is
must
the
focus
end.
our attacks.
I'm kind of curious. I could probably look it up myself in a minute.
Class is over. What do you say?
I'm
we
kind of
go
curious.
back
Is it
and
rock,
enjoy the
pop,
festival again?
J-pop, bubble pop? Maybe they pick classical music? Did they do Beethoven's Ode to Joy?
I trust you, teacher.
I
So,
wonder.
All right, not there.
Beethoven.
I knew that.
They put Einklein
This is the
Duck
place.
music. All right.
This is where Hammering and I got separated.
Okay.
Ugh, there's nothing but crystals here. One wrong step, and you'd be Crystal's food.
Is there any possibility she's underneath some of these crystals?
Oh, I hope not. I hope not.
Just a moment. I'll check to see if I pick up any energy fluctuations nearby.
Just keep roll. Oh my god. Really? Really? Oh man. That. Oh man. Oh man. It feels both so out of place yet also very on point. Because the original Devil May Cry for PS2 was that like 2001, 2002? Like, oh man, that feels so peak DMC. Oh man. Oh man, I'm thinking about that. Just like, because it fits Dante's character, especially the original one, T. Just like, oh man, I'm feeling things now. Oh man. The 1-2 punch of like you telling me that with this story so far, Shogun, it's been a roller coaster of an evening so far. Oh man. Oh, jeez. Like, I'm just picturing the opening scene at the bar, and like instead of that other music, he just puts that in the background while he's killing demons. I'm just like, oh, really? Why does it fit? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I'm just like, oh man. Please tell me hammering's okay.
I'm picking up a whole bunch of them.
What do you mean?
I think it would be a good idea for you all to get out of there.
What?
I'm detecting multiple energy reactions in that area.
Uh-oh.
None of them are exceptionally large.
That's the one with Virgil, right? The one who looks like Cody Rhodes? That's DMC 5, right? I played DMCs 1, 2, and 3. I didn't play past that, so I'm not up to date on my DMC lore, but I think DMC is the one with like Bury the Light. That's the song. That's the one that has Bury the Light, right? Nero, Virgil, and Dante. Yeah.
But there could potentially be a rapture horde in that area.
Oh, goody.
But hammering could be here too.
That's also true.
Huh?
Trani.
Alec, you just stepped on something. Can you pick that up?
Huh? This thing?
Alec crouches down and picks up the object that she'd stepped on. V is the easiest way to get to SSS. Oh, really, Virgil? That's cool. Are you gonna go for that? Would you consider yourself an expert at the games, Shogun? I'm kind of curious. That'd be kind of cool. That's cool to know. I enjoyed like the last one that was like DMC. We actually played Hi-Fi Rush here on the channel a bit recently. That one was kind of like DMC in the terms of like the points, the action fighting, and all that. It was fun. Those kind of games can be very fun. Virgil the character. Oh, V, right. It's just called. Isn't it? He's the goth boy who doesn't wear a shirt, carries a cane. Am I right there? You'll have to forgive me, Shogun. Like I said, I'm not a DMC expert past 3. I believe he was introduced in 4, right? This character is like got like he kind of looks like the Crow. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry. My fave to play is Nero. Cool. That's cool. Awesome to hear. All right. What did you find, Alec? Alec crouches down and picks up the object she'd stepped on.
What's this? Looks like some kind of iron bar.
What's something like that doing here?
What's this?
It's a piece of a NIKKE's thigh.
She didn't. Did she?
What?
One of the bones that make up the framework in our thigh.
Did she? Alec screams and drops the chunk of metal.
What is something like this doing here?
Yeah, that'd be kind of freaky if you showed me like a bone. Like it was like that would be the equivalent of a human bone.
That's not all. I'm also seeing scattered rapture parts.
And that thing from before that's made of raptures and crystals.
The crystal chamber?
Yeah, I see parts of that scattered around as well.
I'm getting very uncomfortable.
This place feels like a morgue.
Do not say that, Trani. I know you don't mean well. I know you mean well, but please don't say that. Trilly silently picks up the thigh frame Alec had tossed aside. After inspecting it for a while, she lets out a sigh of relief, and then places it back down on the ground with a frown.
I hate what this place is turning me into. Here I am, holding a body part and feeling relieved that it's not hammerings.
I don't know how you can tell that, but you know what? At this point, Drilly, I want to believe you, girl. The eerie echoes of crystals crackling reverberate through the air. When I turn my head in the direction of the sound, I can see the crystals are emerging rapidly.
The energy fluctuations are off the charts now.
Uh-oh.
The data confirms that it's the crystal chamber.
Okay. I love that poem who has human spine collection. Human spine collection? Where? Where? Who amongst us has a human spine collection? Maybe Raiden. He'd had a lot of spines. Everyone, full frontal assault. The slowly rising crystals suddenly collapse lifelessly to the ground.
What?
No more energy fluctuations detected.
Go to work, everyone. Once again, my brilliant tactical mind has saved us. Trani doesn't seem convinced.
This must be some kind of production facility. Or a hive, rather. They scatter NIKKE and Rapture parts all over along with the crystals.
For, like, food?
Then sit back and wait until a crystal chamber materializes. Not the most advanced method.
It's in line with the primitive nature of the brake system we saw, and the use of glass as an insulator. The only thing that's beyond our comprehension are these crystals.
It's like the Ark. Stumble upon something unknown, and build an infrastructure around it until they come to understand what it is.
Right?
Even the way it absorbs nutrients is the same.
Eleg.
Okay, I'll stop.
So, hammering isn't here then?
Based on the erratic nature of the signals I'm getting, it's hard to say.
Then let's start searching. She could be underneath any of these crystals.
Yeah, we gotta help our girl out if she's alive.
You mean the place they produce that huge crystal? She could pop out of anywhere at any minute?
If you haven't got the stomach for it, then leave. I'll find her myself.
If you don't have the balls, then get out of my way. Neon,
Yes?
time to unleash the secret weapon. Neon, we rehearsed. Neon, we rehearsed this, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Release the secret weapon.
You mean the secret weapon?
Yes, the one and only.
Understood.
Good.
I will unseal the forbidden power which lies within me.
Why do I feel like I just guillotine just stepped in place of Neon?
Supervision! I see it! I see everything!
Oh man, she can see everything.
Scratch that. I'm seeing way too much.
Shifty and Neon will take point while we conduct the search. We'll take search anywhere we detect energy fluctuations. There are enough of us here, it shouldn't take long.
Roger.
Alright, everybody, it's time for Where's Hammering? It's like, where's Waldo? Except you need a special pair of glasses to do the search.
You can leave this to me. Trust me.
So I guess like an I Spy 3D more? I don't know. Man, those are, speaking of other useless 90 things.
Wait until
Should I push a little harder?
Ooh, wait, I don't know why I did that. God, Moderna barely survived that. It was suicide bomber. That is such a nasty combination.
Did I do well?
Get the shielders come in and just make sure that nothing is in front of them. Get the shielders come in. Give the kamikazes time to charge, and then they fire off, and all hell breaks loose. That was a
Sorry
lot.
to break it to you, but this is the end.
Should I push a little harder?
You won't get the chance. I'm blasting you with the wolf. Roar, that wolf.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Good job. Good job. Good work. Mission complete. Oh, that does make sense for our next stage.
You want me to go there?
No, I want you to go here.
Not there. I knew that.
All right.
I'll follow along.
Let's see. Let's take some inventory here. We appear to be halfway through chapter 30, which is a good thing. We're doing pretty good. We're making good time. Scratch that. We're only apparently a third of the way through the chapter, but we'll get there. But let's take a quick stretch break, bathroom break, stretch our legs, download DMC5, do all sorts of stuff. And yeah, I'll leave you guys here. I'll be right back. Let's take a quick break. Stretch out. See you guys in a minute. All right. It's getting a bit chilly, so let's get the heater on. We can be nice and cozy as we take the depths into this crystal cavern. I gotta figure out why my mic keeps peaking like that. I don't know if like coming off that way, Shogun. I don't like I see the red. I'm like, am I yelling? Is my mic just being silly? I don't know. It's hard to tell at a glance. Since I'm here, I might as well take a look at what I got. Let's see what we got going here. I don't seem to have enough for other stuff yet, so that's fine. Maybe if I win today, if we beat it as a treat, we'll do a draw. As a treat. A little treat. A little reward, as it were, for doing a good job today.
I've prepared a special song just for you!
Thanks, Noise. Appreciate you, girl. Alright. Do I have enough to go back? Doesn't look like it. Probably get like 90 points or something. All right. Enough of this. Let's get back to the story. And now we continue with the story. You guys think Hammering's alive or dead? I want to believe Hammering's alive, but the fact that we haven't seen her in this long doesn't give me much hope. But at the same time, I have to hold on to it. I gotta hold on to hope until I see a body. I gotta hold on hope that she's still out there. I hope she's alive.
I'm actually good in real-life battles.
So I choose to believe she is.
Target down.
The other thing I'm like opening with Modernia about is because now I can
Wait until I become an attack.
scrape away. Oh, bad timing for that silencer. I feel so bad for him. Not.
Huh? They're all down.
Oh, this one's easy peasy so far. That one was a breeze.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Yeah, it's getting a bit chilly. We're still in the place where like.
Did you call right? Not there.
It's starting to warm up.
I knew that.
I wonder actually how warm it is going to be tomorrow for me. Because I'm going out. I'm going to get some pictures of Mount Fuji and everything. I'll bring them on. I'll put them on the Discord for everybody. Tomorrow is going to be rainy and a little bit cold. So.
Come on, let's.
Incoming encounter.
All right, not
all
there.
signs again in a good photo about Fuji point to know, but you never know. You never know. We'll see.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
But yeah, I was saying, yeah. So like, it's starting to get a little warmer. Like, it's not as cold as it was last month, where like everything in like single digits and everything.
Fully active.
But we
Wait until I
got a ways to
Give us
go
everything
in
you've
terms
got.
of like the nights not becoming freezing or anything like that. Like, these walls aren't very good for insulation. I know. So like, the best I can do is basically make sure things are warm. And the space heater is really good. One of the best purchases I've ever done.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Ahead. Fire it well.
I accidentally hit cover, but doesn't matter because red's just that awesome.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
You know, Kron, I didn't want to be rude, but I have to ask. How did you get your hair on all of your wings like that? Because I don't think that would happen naturally. I think you'd have to, like, put them up like that. Or rather, get Rook to put them up like that. I'm like, how'd you do that?
You want me to go there?
Proceeding to target.
Number 2. While watching the Harmony Cube expand its domain, a question popped up in my mind. Madness. Where does it source its materials from? Without any supplies, it shouldn't be able to create fields and structures using glass. I observed the surroundings for a few days and confirmed that the nearby structures had become thinner. So that's it. It's using other structures as materials. What an impressive technology. It can disassemble and reconstruct things. I hope I can figure out what it's creating before I die. I'm gonna guess he didn't.
I'll
But we'll see.
follow along.
Maybe we'll find one at 1%. We'll find the first one was 3, that was 2. If we find a 1%.
Proceeding to target.
Like, hey, he survived for now. But I don't know what face I was making there. It was silly.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
I thought I was being menacing, but then the way I curled my lips, it just made me look stupid. I'm like, yeah, let's just go with stupid.
Better
Let's go with stupid.
Fully active.
Just wait until I
Let's keep the
become an
momentum
adult.
going.
Oh, our favorite kamikazes are back. Those little pill dudes are, well, they're pills, as in like a pain in the butt.
Sorry to break it to you, but this
Should
is
I
the
push
end.
a little harder?
Yeah, I don't have to push too hard, Red. We've already won. I hit the button. I hit the I win button again.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Do they have a third? They have to have like all the stages at hard mode, right? How much do I need to get to hard mode 30? Drilly tosses a crystal onto the ground before it starts rolling the distance.
Next.
Approximately 10 meters to the right.
Got it.
While everyone's busy investigating areas with energy fluctuations, I find myself unable to tear my gaze away from Drilly. Drilly, maybe you should take a break.
I'm fine.
Have you and Hammering been together long? Drilly answers my question, but never stops digging through the pile of crystals as she does so.
It's been a while. We've been together since our squad was formed.
She must mean a lot to you.
Of course.
I get up and start going through the piles of crystals beside Drilly.
You don't often find people like her. I told you before how we mine for ore, right? This may sound strange coming from me, but if we wanted to, we could rob those places blind. Large groups are down in those mines at the same time. Snagging a few gems would be exceedingly easy.
But none of you did that.
I'd be lying if I said I'd never considered it. But every time I got serious about it, Hammering stepped in and stopped me. She'd go on about how we need to have pride. Even if we were on the edge of starvation, we must never lose our pride.
Pride's an important thing to have as a person. I can respect that.
Having said that, since we're NIKKEs, we'd never actually starve. So that works out nicely.
Yeah. She seems a bit on her high horse.
She can be frustrating at times, yes. This is a prime example. Right now, because of her principles, she's willing to put herself on the line for people she barely knows.
Maybe, but you might consider her a fool, but from everything I've seen of Hammering, she's my kind of fool. Principled, has some pride in her, has good morals.
Like I said, frustrating and foolish.
My kind of fool. And kind.
Yes, she certainly is. Almost to a fault. So, that's why I need to save that silly fool. She's been like this her entire life, wearing her heart on her sleeve. If someone as good as her were to die in a forsaken place like this, it would be too much to bear.
It'd be certainly wouldn't be the ending I'd want for her.
No. That simply won't do. She has to go on living. So that she can prove the way she's chosen to live her life isn't foolish after all. That's why I have to find her.
I extend my hand to wipe Drilly's tears.
Don't cry. We'll find her. Promise.
I know.
Rappy looks at me pointedly. I suddenly feel awkward having my hands on Drilly's cheek.
Commander, from now on, it might be wise to refrain from...
Rappy looks at the consoled Drilly.
No, never mind. I think it will be fine.
The unknown is approaching at high speed.
Uh-oh.
She's opening fire!
What?
What?
A gleaming bullet descends before me. For some reason, it feels like everything is moving in slow motion. I am engulfed by a cacophonous burst of sound and fury.
Commander!
Did we piss her off? What'd I do? I didn't do nothing. It was them. They may have worked on my orders, but I'm not a coward. Run away! Why is she mad at us?
All right, not there. I knew that.
I got no clue. Why is she mad?
Come on,
I
like,
trust you,
Why are you
teacher,
mad, bro?
so
Hold on, let me
you
check.
want me to
Are we
go
on the other
there?
side? Okay, like, I was wondering, like, looked like a new map at first. Like, nope, same old map. All right, I'm gonna take a guess. We're gonna claw our way over here. That's gonna open up... I'm gonna say that's gonna open up this one. We go here, hit that switch, which opens that up. Then there's a shortcut to come back here. And then we can go through there to the cube. I'm gonna guess.
Incoming encounter!
355.
follow
I think we're
along.
gonna barely be able to beat chapter 30, and then I might be on hiatus for a couple weeks while I try to figure out what I'm doing here with power, but let's see.
Are you in danger? Let me at him!
I think we're gonna be able to beat chapter 30 today, which will be fun. I can't wait to see what the end of this feels like. At least we're getting a few threads loosened up.
reload.
Enemy down.
Fully out.
Just
wait until
Or maybe
I
we're
become
just
the
opening up
head.
some thread points for the next couple chapters. You know, one thing though I think about one of the threads, which is the 601 with Liverin and Fragile, is
One step at a time.
what she says doesn't make sense with what doesn't align with what Shifty told me. Shifty told me, like, you know, people like get this skittish by somebody who's in the central government, but it's like,
Focus our attacks.
the only way that makes sense the only way that makes sense to me by connecting it with what
As long as
Liverin
we're
said
together,
is
I will never fall.
if I put the two together, Liverin says this 6-0 is an underworld dark web phenomenon that has power over everything. And I put Shifty's thing together, like whoever's doing this has this kind of power, is someone in the central government. The only way this makes sense is either one, it's an AI, like which I think is my working theory, or two, it's like the central government, which basically blows away Liverin's thing. Like the government are powerless to stop it. Like no, 6-0 is the government.
Coming.
Shocker.
Come on,
I don't
let's
want to
go.
I don't want to get like. I feel like I should get a tin hat on when I say stuff like that. But like, those are the only two things that kind of remotely I can piece together in my brain that could make some sort of logical connection. Maybe the answer isn't logical. I don't know.
Develop something like an infinite magazine.
I could be wrong there too.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become the head.
Maybe this isn't a logical answer. Not all answers can be solved by chess. You'll learn that someday.
They're all down.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Give them everything you've got.
Yeah, I'm just thinking here, blowing shit up, looking at my girls
Did you see
rise
that?
to the occasion.
I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Red's so good. She's so good. I can't. You know what? It's gonna be a while. I'm gonna be waiting a while, but it's nice to know that I already have a birthday present in mind for me. It costs me a lot of money, or it's gonna. But this right here, yeah, this is my present to me next year. That's a present for me. That's me. Anyway.
Are you ready? Then let's.
Proceeding to target.
Commander!
Where are we?
We're beneath the crystal cluster that we were standing on a while ago. The ground gave way to the bombardment. I'm unsure as to the whereabouts of the others.
Looks like you've come to my rescue.
It's my duty.
I know. That's why you're the best, Rappy. I feel like it's been a while since I fainted.
Well, it'd hardly be a good thing if it were to happen often. That explosion just now.
Hey, Say So. Hi, Say So. Hello, So. Hi. To answer your question, I don't play Mar10 currently. It's never been like something I've gotten into personally. It's not that I'm against it. It's just that I've never had like my own like interest in it. I played the original Monster Hunter, which I think was PSP. It's been a long ass time. I've played a couple of them, so I'm not like completely blind to it. But yeah, I don't play it right now. Let's leave it at that. But been watching some people play it. Like some of my favorite streamers have been playing it nonstop, which is fun. How are you doing, Say So? It's good to see you. I think you were talking about Mar10 in the Discord earlier, weren't you? It's good to see you. You got into it. So like we're still yeah. So just to catch you up, Say So. So so far we're in the middle of chapter 30. So we've caught up with Liverin. Liverin has mentioned a figure by the name of 6-0 who's blackmailing her essentially. Liverin, Fragile took this news very gently by trying to kill her and then herself in a suicide pact that they made a while ago because they were like, if you ever work for that person again, I will kill you and then myself. So it hasn't gone over yet, but now we're trying to find Hammering, and we just got to a crystal cluster, and it appears that the unknown... Yes, exactly. You know this. And apparently the unknown has decided to come at us and we got blown through the floor. Rappy, you know, because she's our girl. She's the one true. She's our one true. She came to save us. And so that's where we're at right now. So I've basically been concussed, and now I'm trying to assess like where we're at. We've been stranded from the others, and we're still trying to find Hammering. And the farther in we get, the more less and less likely it's going to be a good ending. I'm hoping we'll save her. Oh, yeah, that could be fun. Or give her the swimsuit outfit, or give her a different outfit. Yeah, I could see that. But, you know, there is something about the classic black and red that's just going to be timeless for her. This is what people are going to think of when they think NIKKE, I think. When, at the end of the day, this is going to be one of the first things people come up with NIKKE.
Was the Unknown's doing. Though I can't fathom why she'd suddenly launch an attack on us.
Yeah, I thought we were doing pretty good.
It's a miracle you didn't get caught up in the explosion.
But again, she didn't kill us. Because she could have killed us. She didn't kill us. Maybe that was intentional on her part.
Maybe. Anyway, we need to find a way out of here. Can you move?
I'll try standing. My ankle feels a bit stiff. No. It actually hurts quite a bit. Did I break my ankle? However, I can't have Rappy drag me around this place. I'm fine.
That's a relief. Then let's move.
Just a second. I checked the operation device, only to find it unresponsive. Uh-oh.
It must have come into contact with the water pooled up on the ground.
Is this water safe?
Yes. Based on my analysis, it's not overtly harmful.
It's like filtered or what?
But may lead to gastrointestinal discomfort if ingested.
Ah.
So I'd suggest you refrain from drinking it.
Good advice, Rappy. Don't drink the water in a place you're not familiar with. Noted.
I can't tell which way we're facing, but let's follow the direction the water flows on the ground. This place gently slopes toward the Harmony Cube.
Is the implication that the operational device shorted because it hit the water? Is that the implication?
So I'm willing to bet the others are heading in the same direction.
Here's hoping. Sounds like a plan.
You're up.
Oh, hi, Unknown.
Come. Follow me.
Okay.
What?
Guide you.
Why did you open fire on us? Or rather, why did you target the commander specifically?
Good answer.
Giant crystal wanted to absorb him.
Oh, she was saving us. Was I about to become part of the crystal? Was I about to become one with Heidelin herself?
Holes in his shoe.
What?
The crystal chamber hid in this pile of crystals and tried to absorb the commander.
Mommy Crystal. Exactly. I was about to become one with Heidelin herself. I was about to become one with Mother! Mother! May I become one with you and absorb the multiple realms? I wish to get these reflections into one. So, Zaddy, though. You mean, Lieutenant? You mean Anderson? Zaddy's good. Or Zaddy would be Zoidark. Yeah, I was about to say Zodiark, the other one. Alright.
By making small holes in his shoe?
That's right.
Wow, how did she know that?
I knew you'd understand.
I lift my foot to check my soul and notice several small holes. What could have happened to me?
I don't know. Never seen a human get absorbed before.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Move.
See you soon. What?
It's dangerous here. Let's move.
She's getting more and more, articulate. That's the word I was looking for. She's getting more articulate the more we talk to her. That's good.
Have faith. I will protect my people.
Alright, I look at her like Graves, sorta. Yeah?
Target down.
Better
What?
reload.
That's a good way to think about it.
Wait until I become an
Give
adult.
him everything you've got!
Oh, I almost blew it. That guy was coming right for me. I took the bait.
Right away.
Like her design. Yeah, you know? For sure. For real. I mean, you're right. Plus, you know, those abs. I mean, like, the same muscle mommy energy. Before
Sorry
she gets
to break
tethered.
it to you, but this
Now
is
we
the
must
end.
focus our attacks.
Bro, give me that Modernia. You want her? I mean, I would love. You think they'll let us ever? It'd be funny if I could like give people.
Did you see that?
boners.
I'm strong, but
It's
my
kinda odd
comrades are
because
stronger.
Every other like gacha game that I've played has like a loner system where like you can ask for support, you can request for support from like friends and stuff. So like if you were my friend on the game, say so, I could put Modernia up and you're like, yeah, you can use.
What should I call you?
Maybe they'll put that in another future release.
Forgotten my name.
Then can we call you whatever we want?
Up to you.
Commander, can you come up with a suitable name?
I mean, technically, if you use her and all, if you call her for support all the time, she would be with you, Adore. Suitable name? Helmet casket. Coffin. Graves with the coffin. You know, it was funny, say so. I didn't know if you were fucking with me or not. But like, yeah. I think that might be Graves. I didn't know if you were fucking with me or not. Coffin.
Very interesting choices, Commander.
Listen, that was the only one. Listen, Rappy, you don't understand. Girl, listen, you and I have been together for this so long. You gotta understand. They didn't give me much of a choice, you know? She looks like Graves. And you were right. That's right. You were right.
Grave.
There you go. Hey, guys, I think this might be Grave.
Call me Grave.
All right. Where are we going, Grave?
To the cube.
The cube?
I guided them this way.
Right.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
She got her friends. Good on her.
I have loads of questions.
Can't answer them all.
Are you the one behind these crystals?
No.
Then what are you doing here?
Long story.
I'll bet.
Old story. Faded. Right again.
Huh?
Haven't talked in ages. Hard to talk.
Okay. Why are you helping us?
She rescued me. Kindness, enmity. I will repay them.
I think she's talking about hammering at this point. You kept saying how humans are deceitful. I am a human. Is that okay?
You're not a human.
What?
Humans shout at me. Shoot at me. Be kind to me. The electricity. It hurt. Took off my helmet and stole coffin. The electricity. It hurt. Light shot out, cut my stomach, and pierced my head. The electricity. It hurt. If you take photos, more humans will come. I don't like photos. The electricity. It hurt.
What is she talking about there? She repeats it. It's clearly a trauma, but is that from Old Tales? Is that from the event? I don't remember that.
The electricity. It hurt.
Unless she's talking about someone else, which might be the... I can think of someone else during that story that we saw that was being experimented on, where electricity was being used. I wonder if she's talking about someone else.
The electricity. It hurt. I ran away. Humans followed. Humans. Raptures. Danger.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Saved humans. The electricity. It hurt.
Hey guys, do you think the electricity hurt? I can't tell. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna need some more confirmation.
Other humans betrayed me. So, killed them. To survive. You don't shout. You don't shoot.
You don't electrocute me. You saved me. You thanked me. You're not a human.
I think she's just trying to compliment us, but like someone saying that, especially with what we know, it's like, damn, girl.
But I still don't like photos.
Don't worry. We deleted all the photos of you like I promised.
Good.
Was that how all humans have treated you?
Yes.
I see. I promise I'll never become a human.
Good.
Rappy, play dumb. Otherwise I'm doomed. Let's see. I went left or up, so let's go right
Come on,
this
let's
time.
go.
Encounter.
Base defense. That's what I
All
want.
right, not there.
Capture the flag or
I
King of
knew
the
that.
Hill. We're built for King of the Hill. All right, here we go.
You can leave this to me. Trust me.
I can leave everything to you, Red, because you're the best.
Better reload.
I'm assuming that due to her trauma,
Just
she
wait
can only
until I
associate
become an
humans.
adult.
Let's keep
Yeah,
the
I
momentum
mean
going.
that's certainly one way to essentially think about it too. Like I had that same thought, say so when she talked about it. Like
Poor
basically
thing.
for her, human is like a slur, for lack of a better term, right? She's like anything that's I hate or is evil is a human or a rapture. She apparently has this in the same boat. Get rid of that silencer. Get that silencing out of my
Sorry
stew.
to break it to you, but this is the end.
Ahead! Fire at will!
Get out of here. I'm assuming, yeah.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I think it's meant to be kind of a double entendre like that. I think you can take think you can take her words in multiple ways. Like, yeah, one is like her calling us not human is meant to be a compliment. One of it's meant to be
Alright, not
maybe some
there.
foreshadowing. Another
knew
one
that.
is basically, like you said, a trauma thing, right? What's your dilemma, Seiso? Talk to me. I'm
I'll
listening.
follow along.
The storyteller is listening.
You want me to go?
Incoming in
I'll follow along.
Should I spend 1k of my 2k gems and use them on the current event and get another 200 core dust, or save for 10 pulls? Oh, that's
Engaging
a good
with
question.
enemy.
Okay, so
Commander,
I'll give you what
stay
I
behind
did.
me.
I spent. It's not. I don't think it's 1,000. I don't know if it's 1,000. But I used it for the 200 boxes. That's essentially a level up.
Just wait
The sync
until I
device.
become an
That's
adult.
essentially a level up. So for me, in my circumstance, that made the most sense to me. But say so, correct me if I'm wrong, you're still like
They're all
recruiting,
down.
right? You're still got a lot of people you're trying to recruit, right? So maybe the 10 pulls is more valuable to you. For me, I didn't put a lot of stake in the gems because you can get a lot of gems just by playing the game every day anyway, right? So for me it was like, yeah, I'll spend 1,000 now, and like if I play the game every day, I get like 700 and 600 of them back instantly.
fully active.
It's like
Wait until I
I'll have to
become
do
an
the
adult.
I'll have to do the back of the
Fire
napkin,
at will!
but like I'll have to do the back of the napkin match. But I think if you play the game every day for a week, getting 1,000 gems
Class
a week
is
isn't
over.
that difficult.
What do you say we go back
And I'm not
and
talking about
enjoy
like
the
doing
festival
like
again?
everything, but like do most of your dailies, and then like because you get 300 for doing the weekly dailies. You get 300 for doing the weekly dailies. You get 100 for doing the daily dailies. So 500 plus 300 right there is 800 if you do 5 days out of the week. If you do all 7, that's 1,000 easy. The other thing, let's see. The 200 core dust is the real grind in this game, right? Like once you get okay, I don't want to spoil too much, say so, but basically the idea is once you have 5 NIKKEs that have been naturally leveled to 200, you open up the sync device, which is why all of my NIKKEs are up, right? And each level in synchro costs 10,000 core dust. So that's when you start having to play the blood pact for core dust. When I start playing, all of my friends who are early on in the games like save all the core dust. go get as much core dust as possible. If you have a choice between data and core dust every time. It wasn't my wall at the time, but it's like, yeah, now I can see why they got that, because like, god damn, you need core dust everywhere.
Alright, not there. I knew that.
When you're at the what I call the blood pact with core dust, you're deep into the
You
game.
want me to go there?
All right.
Come on, let's go.
It's real.
Encounter.
So like when the game, I don't think this thing about getting 200, being able to get 200 boxes was recent. I seem to recall this only happening like late last year when they started offering more.
I knew that.
Tickets for the events where you could get grind for core boxes. So this has been very
Don't underestimate me just
I've
because I'm a
taken it
student.
each time because, yeah, I'm like, where I'm at in the game, I'm trying to level up my NIKKEs, I'm trying to get my power up so I can advance in the MSQ. Eventually, I will probably find something else I need to grind like crazy.
Just wait until I become
And then when I
an
get
adult.
that point, I'll focus and the gems will be used for
Did I
that,
do
or
well?
everything will be oriented towards that. But for now, like, what I'm doing makes sense, I feel. I did hit 140 for my team. Yay! Congrats on the litter drop, by the way. By the way, congrats on getting that. By the way, I know how fucking hard you were grinding for that. You get a box. You get a box for a free
Just
SR
wait until I
doll.
become an
Should
adult.
I push a little
if you do
harder?
solo raid. I got the SR box for this period solo raid, which was good. Very valuable.
Ding.
Why don't they just develop something like
You
an
will get
infinite
there.
magazine?
Like, I was the same way. I couldn't get past, like, phase, like, 3 or 4 for a while.
Oh no.
It just takes grinding, and then it's like, okay, now I can get to
Wait
5.
until I become an adult.
Give them everything you've got!
It'll
Do
happen.
it right
Like,
away.
this game is, like, this game is a grind, but I think compared to other grindy games, like, I can at least see the progress. Like, one of the things I'm working on is interception to get gear for everybody, and I'm playing Ultra. So Ultra is the big, Ultra's
is
a boss.
over. What do you say?
Big
we go back
motherfucker.
and enjoy the festival again.
Use poison. Poison's your NIKKEs. When I first started, couldn't get past 1 bar. Now I can get to stage 3, right? So now I can more regularly get to 3. And then I will grind a little bit more. I'll eventually be able to get to 4, to 5, you know, etc., right? So what I'm trying to say is, like, compared to other games, I feel like at least NIKKE, you can see the progress.
Alright,
little by
not
little.
there.
Incoming encounter!
Wow.
Is that right?
We're already at 36-1. Oh shit, I think we're barely gonna have enough to beat
Come on,
Chapter
let's go.
30 today. But I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We'll ride the red wave. Red will pull us through. Red is
You can leave this to me.
will lead us
Trust
to
me.
victory, like she always does.
Oh no. I was just getting into the groove. Fully active.
Just wait until I become an
Give
adult.
them everything you've got!
I was at the point on well for the train of the arc thing. Getting the 5th, 8th, now most of the last. Yeah, I see progress. Yeah, but you do see it, right? Like, compared to other games where it feels like it's just an impenetrable wall, I feel like that's important. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm getting nothing done, I'm wasting time. The minute I feel like I'm wasting time, I think is the minute that
Fully active.
the
Just
game's
wait
over.
until I
Let's keep
become
the
an
Like,
adult.
oh, I'm done with
going.
this, because I'm not getting anything out of it. Oh, so like, I feel like that's the point where like, oh, I'm done. I'm done. All right, I feel that like, oh, like I'm just bashing my head
Class
against a brick
is
wall. It's kind of
over.
the same reason why
What do you say?
Until
we go
Elden
back
Ring
and
came
enjoy
along,
the
I had-
festival again.
until Elden Ring came along, and it's still rare. I don't feel like I'm very good at Souls games because it's like, oh, I'm just bashing my head into this brick wall over and over again. Got it.
Encounter.
Come on, let's go.
Do you play Souls-likes? Say
You
so?
can leave this to me.
I did
Trust
play
me.
Elden Ring when it first came out, and believe me, I was ready to give up. But like, then I remembered, oh wait, this game isn't like the other ones where like I'm
Sorry
forced
to
to
break
sit
it to
there
you, but this is
and
keep
fight
the
the same
momentum
thing
going.
over and over again until I get good. So the kids say, no, I have choices. I can fuck off for a while and go do other stuff. I bashed my head in a boss for 8 hours. There's only like 10 levels under. DLC was?
Just wait until I become an adept.
Fire at will!
Get that big guy. The DLC. So like, I'm really impressed when like I watch people like
Securing victory for their subjects.
Shogun.
is
You
a
can probably know this
king's
better
duty.
than me. I think Sauray's played Elden Ring. I saw Yuzu play it. Yuzu's like cracked at the game. I just watched her video where she fought all of the DLCs with using nothing but summons. I think they call that like, I think that's called the Princess Carry mode or something like that. But basically, she used all her summons. I'm like, god damn, she's so cracked.
Proceeding
at this game.
to target.
She plays magic. She plays. She was great. I liked Armored Core. I played a lot of Armored Core when I was a kid, so I get that. Okay, so we followed the river.
You want me to
Are
go
our
there?
friends here?
Ready?
Then let's go.
All right, not there.
Armored Core was one of my
I knew
favorite
that.
games growing up. I played the shit out of Armored Core.
Have you ever encountered other Nikkes before?
I should try the new Armored Core. If it's anything like the old one, I should try the new Armored Core. 6? Wow, that's a lot of time. That's like me with Final Fantasy 11 hours right there. Armored Core 6 is fun? That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. I definitely want to do that. I'm invested. Like, I know that a lot of people play Mon right now. Let me put this up. Like, after this storyline, we'll watch this for a minute. But like, what I'm looking forward to. Let me just get this queued up. Okay, there we go. I'll show this off in a minute. But let's finish the story beat here. I'm looking forward to this thing, and I'll show you guys in a minute. You like Dark Souls? I think you could like Mon Hun. It's not that I don't hate Mon Hun. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate Mon Hun. I think for me, it's just like, if I had to think about it, I think it's like, I think if I had to put my feelings into Mon Hun, into thoughts, if I had to like try to like put a thought around my feelings about the game, so like in Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 11 and Destiny and all these other MMOs I played, there's the end game loop where you just do that over and over and over again. I feel like Monster Hunter is like that immediately, without any of the other stuff in front of it. I think that's one of the reasons why like it doesn't appeal to me, because it's like, oh, it's just the end game loop in every MMO I've played, where it's like eventually I get bored to tears of it and I just don't want to play it anymore. You know, I feel like that's, if I had to like try to explain or elaborate on my thoughts there. I don't think it's a bad game per se. I think if I had to put the reason it doesn't appeal to me, that's the best way I could put it, if that makes sense. I think I could explain it like that. So yeah,
I
NIKKE's.
remember 3.
That few? How long have you been wandering up on the surface?
Don't remember.
What happened to the other Nikkes that you met?
All dead.
Oh no.
Too late. One was human.
I see.
So you've kept yourself in places you won't encounter anyone else.
Yes. I have work to do. Long story. Old story faded. Right again.
I'm not entirely sure I understand, but it sounds like you have an urgent mission of some kind.
Right. Mission. I forgot that word. What is your mission?
Excuse me?
What do you live for?
Good question.
What do you want to accomplish? What have you done for that purpose?
No, Rappy's suddenly feels a bit self-reflective. Rappy?
You haven't decided yet. You must. It will define you. It is what drives you to live. Look in the mirror, and what do you see? What do you see in your eyes?
Oh wow, Rappy feels called out. I've heard those words before.
We're almost there. Only a bit further.
All right, let's go. Ow! Ugh!
Commander.
Uh-oh, did I just get crystalled? Am I being crystalled? Yes.
Can you take off your shoes for a moment?
Oh, right, I forgot. I broke my ankle. I think I have a broken ankle. It's just that I've been walking in it for quite a bit and also worked up quite a sweat, too.
Commander.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna take off my shoe, ma'am. Yeah, I feebly remove my shoes. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna take off my shoes. Please don't give me that look no more. As I do, the shoe feels extremely tight. Oh yeah, it's definitely broken. Swollen, basically. At this juncture, the situation doesn't bode well for me. You're looking like getting an infection, my dude. Something's wrong.
Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't want. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't want you to worry about me. I didn't want you to think you were gonna drag me. I'm sorry.
Get on my back. I'll carry you.
I could just lean on your shoulder.
Commander.
It's okay, really.
Hold on. I will fix.
Bang! What? Did she, like, just smash me? Graves sets down her coffin and starts working on its surface. That's right, we did theorize this coffin's actually just like a medical station. The coffin lid opens in a thick plume of smoke.
I have all the medicine you need. A full recovery is impossible, but in a half day, you should be able to move.
Grave tosses me a small vial.
Apply what's on the lid. Eat what's inside. You'll get better.
Thank you. Rappy slowly stands up and walks towards Grave. Rappy?
Stay back. Don't come. Stay back. If you come closer, I'll kill you.
I don't think she's talking to us. I get the feeling something's approaching. Grave lifts the box and aims at Rappy. Oh, nope, I was wrong. She's coming at Rappy. Rappy halts in her tracks, then lowers her head and peers into the coffin. It's her. It's fine. It's really her. Inside, there's a pale NIKKE, lying in a seemingly peaceful slumber.
Anichiro.
Yeah, you said the magic word there, Rappy. Grave opens fire, but Rappy turns her head slightly to the side to dodge the bullet. As the bullet streaks through the air, it detonates with a blast, scattering countless shards of crystal in its wake.
Tell me. What is she doing here?
Grave closes the lid on the coffin and picks it back up.
What? What are you doing carrying around a heretic?
Don't call her that.
Tell me what you're doing with a heretic.
I said, don't call her that.
Rappy, we don't need to be picking a fight right now. Please? I get it, but, you know, situational awareness? Oh, man.
Are you in danger? Let me at him!
Rappy's the ever the professional.
Target clear.
It's like, girl.
Better reload.
Fully active!
Just wait until I become an
The medicine she gave me.
Everything you've got!
I see you up there. You ain't getting a snipe on me. That medicine she gave us came from the coffin, right? Is it medicine meant for Cinderella?
Class is over.
Ooh, free boots.
What do
I
you
could use those
say
for my
we
broken
go back
foot.
and enjoy the festival again?
I don't know what's going on here now, but we're in trouble. Sugi. Grave fires off a barrage of shots. I love the comic. Oh, I love this. The minimal colors looks great. Rappy deftly dodges all the attacks and returns fire whenever there's a pod in the Fulisad.
I can't believe it.
So tired looking at Nikke. Hi, Soup. You tired? I'm sorry to hear that, my man. You okay? I hope it's not... You be okay, man? Good to see you. Hopefully you're just having a long day. Rappy, what are you doing?
She shouldn't be here. No, she shouldn't be anywhere at all.
Humans are deceitful.
This comic book feeling, this manga feeling of it is great. Felt game fatigue from the bug when patch dropped. I see. Well, I totally get it. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm glad you're here all the same. Sorry you're not feeling... sorry you're not feeling this game. That's perfectly fair, but I am glad you're here to hang out with us for tonight. We can just enjoy it. We can think about it this way. This is chapter 30. This is back when the game was still red hot. We can think about it that way or something like that. Again, the manga. Feels like a manga. The manga paneling and the styling. Very cool choice.
So now you consider me a human?
It's Shafta need to be. Okay. Well, I'm good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend, Soup. Also, I promised you guys after this I was going to show you a game I'm excited to play later. Yeah, so let me make a mental note after this.
I'm not sure if I should be happy to hear that or not.
Oh boy. Sensing an opening, Rappy crouches down and charges a grave, closing the distance between them.
My weapons aren't doing anything, so I'll have to resort to my fists.
Grave choke slams her. Grave slams the box in her hand into the charging Rappy. Rappy's body contorts, she's pinned to the ground.
I didn't think you'd be able to swing something so heavy.
Time to die.
Grave places the barrel of her gun on Rappy's stomach and puts her finger on the trigger. No, please don't. Grave! Don't shoot. I beg you.
You're human.
Why are you two fighting like this?
She insulted my treasure. She insulted my mission.
If that's what you're doing all this for, then it's my mission to destroy it!
Rappy's body begins to turn reddish hue. Rappy? She's going. The legend. She's turning into...
Playtime is over!
Rappy grabs the barrel of the gun with one hand.
What the...
Red Hood! Rappy tosses the gun away with all of her strength, sending Grave flying backward into the wall. Rappy leaps in and closes in on Grave, aiming for a roundhouse kick at Grave's abdomen. The wall behind Grave shatters into splinters, sending debris flying everywhere. Grave staggers, on the verge of collapse. Rappy steps back a few paces.
Give it back! We cannot allow that thing to exist!
Red Hood? It can't be. It can't be.
This is crazy.
So, you've stolen the dead.
Is she talking about Rappy or the central government?
Insulting my mission wasn't enough. You must also defile the heroes of the past.
Oh, Grave's pissed.
Die. Die and repent.
Anise, here! Don't you move, or we'll blow you to Kingdom Come!
Just you wait. I shall see you dead.
I thought we were making a friend here, and now we're mortal enemies again. Grave carries the coffin in the box before vanishing without a trace. Rappy's hair returns to its original color. Rappy!
I'm fine. Just... exhausted. I don't appear to be overheating like before.
Rappy! Commander!
How did you find us?
How How could we not? With all that ruckus?
Did you get into a fight with the unknown?
Explain what happened to Anise and Neon.
A heretic was inside the coffin?
And Rappy used Red Hood? Thought you couldn't use that anymore.
Compared to before, the power, it feels more stable this time around.
You've taken that power and made it your own.
If that's the case, awesome!
But how did you know that what you saw was a heretic? You've seen her before?
I'm certain of it. I even knew her name. Although, I'm not sure how.
My guess is because of Red Hood?
I can only assume it has something to do with Red Hood.
Yep. Yes. Perhaps it's one of Red Hood's memories.
That was my guess. Where are the others?
They're waiting up ahead.
What is it? What's with that look? I don't like when they do that.
We found hammering.
What? Is she okay?
Let's go. Come and see for yourself.
Oh no. Oh no. 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 Aww. Aww. Now I'm sad. What do you mean? Oh, notice. A notice for what? I don't see nothing here. Oh, the survey. I'll do that later. Well, I'll tell the survey I'm sad now. All right. Can I show this? I don't know if I can show this, but like, I guess I could, but like, we'll turn this down a little bit for now. And then let me get this set up here on my side, on this side. Is that showing up? Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna just show a little bit of this because, like, I don't want to get pulled off, but, like, everyone's getting ready for Monster Hunter and everything like that. But for me, what I'm looking for is, what I'm looking forward to is this. Yeah, I should probably stop there because I don't want to get like muted or anything. But yeah, that's coming out next month. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. The Silver Star story. I remember that game being hard as hell. It's a JRPG, originally out for the Sega CD. I think it was like something like late '90s JRPG goodness. It came out for the Sega CD. I played the PSX version when it came out, like, I want to say 2003 or 4. Silver Star Story Complete. And then they just announced that they're re-releasing it, and I can't wait to play it again for you guys. But, warning, fair warning, it's a classic art JRPG, which means it's hard as balls. I remember that game being kicking my ass as a kid, but we're gonna play it together, and if you haven't seen it, say so. Maybe you're in for a treat. I'd be looking forward to playing with it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So if you want a good story, you'll. Well, first of all, thanks for coming here for it. And second of all, I'm more than happy to play it out for you while you can just watch and see the cool stuff, all the cool stuff. But it's like classic JRPG, voice acting, anime cutscenes, all this stuff. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to playing it. And then the other one that's coming out will be, I can show you the rest of that later maybe, but like I'm worried about that being copyright, so I don't want to be that. Phantasy Star is a good shout. That's a good shout. All right, well, we can only delay the inevitable for so far, right? So we found hammering.
You want me to go there?
Are you ready?
What happened?
Then let's go.
Oh, you're nearing.
Right, not there.
We are nearing.
I knew that.
We're nearing getting back to being in the red. Red Hood? Maybe.
Can I attack now?
Being in the Red Hood sounds dirty. Maybe I should stop saying that.
Better
Starting now.
reload.
One step at a time.
Fully active.
Just wait until
Now
I
we
become
must
an
focus
adult.
our attacks.
These giant flying shields are annoying. What am I waiting on? Okay, game is taking its sweet time loading the more waves. Guess it didn't expect me to beat it that quickly.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an
Let's keep the
adult.
momentum going.
We can do this.
Class is
We're
over.
almost there. We're
What do you
almost
say
there.
we go back and enjoy the festival again?
Is it like 36 again? It looks like it's going to be another 36. So 1, 2, 3. Then over there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Yeah, we're almost
Coming.
there. And there we are. We're back in the red. I can't believe I got this far.
Proceeding to
All
target.
right, you know what? I'm fine with it. Let's ride. I think we can pull it off. I think if we're smart enough, we can pull it off. Unless level 30's got a
I'm
boss that'll
actually
just
good in real life battles.
tear me limb from limb. We'll see. It's just a recommendation, by the way. Doesn't mean you have to follow it.
Fully
Abide by it.
Just wait
Let's
until I
keep the
become an
momentum
adult.
going.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I was like, I wanted to follow the recommendations, but like, it's not the end of the world if you can't.
Right away.
Rappy told me so.
No, if Rappy told you to jump off a bridge, would you?
Sorry to break it to you, but
Everyone,
this is the
give
end.
them everything you've got.
Not if there's a glass mob. Oh, a glass mob? Yeah, I can see that.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Except for me, right?
Proceeding.
Coming.
I'm gonna step out after
I'll
this.
follow along.
All right. It's gonna get serious here. Okay, well, I'm trying to be positive about it. She's at least in one piece, but I am worried. Hammering's body is slumped against the wall as if paralyzed. She merely stares at me and smiles. Although she might seem fine on the outside, chances are her insides. Hammering?
You came. I'd love to give you a big hug, but I can't move.
You're still in the mood for jokes, aren't you?
How's my condition?
You've nearly been devoured by those accursed crystals.
They got her. Have they taken her core? Or her nymph?
While they haven't quite reached your core, your insides are practically stuffed with them.
Oh no.
They've pierced through your back and attached themselves to the wall.
Ah, so that's why I couldn't get up. I thought I was imagining things. So what happens now?
I don't know. It's either you live or die.
I would prefer the former. Can we like? Is it able? I don't know. Like we've talked about, there's able to like move or transfer NIKKE's before. So if we are able to like get her core, could we get her into a new body, or is that not possible?
Well, I certainly don't want to die.
She jokingly said over and over again, like we rip off her head and keep the brain, but she needs her core, doesn't she, as well?
I know that.
When my arm got bad, I tried to detach it, but it didn't go well. I was too scared.
Understandable.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
I understand.
Oleg, the operation device is broken. Can you fix it?
What seems to be the issue? I can't guarantee it if it's completely broken.
I think it took some water damage.
That should be an easy fix. Give it here.
I hand the operation device over to Oleg. Just don't install Boom, alright?
Ugh, give me some credit, will you?
No, girl, I know you too well. I crouch down in front of Hammering. Hammering, we're gonna get you off this wall. But it's probably gonna hurt.
I figured. Just make it quick.
Livern, Fragile, you two hold Hammering. Drilly, Rappy, break the crystal. The rest of you, cover us.
Roger.
All right. Here we go. Hang in there. It'll be over soon.
Be strong, Hammering.
Feels like I'm being stabbed from the inside.
The crystals seem to be affecting the nerve sensors.
Oh, that's gotta suck. That would suck. I can sympathize with that. Things that are directly fucking with your nerves is the worst kind of pain I've had. Because it's sending every pain signal to your brain, and your brain is telling everything in your body to like reject what's causing the pain. It is the worst. You can't fight it either. It's just back there. Like, I remember, like, when someone, like, I was in the hospital for a little bit. They tried to get, I don't know why, and I still don't understand it. They needed to draw blood. They're like, but we need it from an artery. Like, what? So, like, they go to my right arm. They find an artery, but, you know, your body, having natural defense mechanisms put into it, there's a giant bundle of nerves here where the artery is, so you could know, like, something's about to go in your artery. And so he puts it in there, and he kind of botches it because he hits the nerve. It's like, ah! All of a sudden, every pain signal in my brain, my arm's going numb, and my fingers are doing this, but like as if like trying to get the muscles to get it out, and I'm just like, I can't fight it. This is like every pain. This is my brain literally trying to save my arm because it thinks something's about to take it off or something. So it's like, yeah, it sucks. It's the worst because there's nothing you can really do about it. You can't like hiss. You can't like block the pain out with like other thinking. Nope. It's because it's up here. Whew, it's the worst. Anyway. Oh, hammering. How much crystal did she get embedded in her? Probably a lot now.
You fool. It's your own stupidity that got you into this mess.
Ooh, that sucks. I hate that. It happens to me too on occasion. I try to keep good posture as best I can. And posture and exercise. Exercise is a great thing for pain too. Like, it just works with like getting blood flow to everywhere. So blood flow helps with pain management, I feel.
I thought you liked living that way. Drilly.
I do.
Took a shrapnel overseas. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. When it's something you can't fucking deal with, for me, it's like, certain, like, genetics. Like, I just have stuff that I gotta deal with now. It sucks. One moment later.
There. You're free. Can you walk?
My body feels really heavy. And it's a bit cumbersome to walk. But I can handle it.
In other words, you can't walk.
No, look at me. It sounds a bit strange when I walk, and my movements are a bit choppy like in an old video game. But at least I'm mobile.
Please stop saying this nonsense.
Here you are, Commander.
You fixed it? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Shifty, do you read me?
Loud and clear. I thought something bad had happened to you.
Well, it kinda did. We rescued the away team, so we're heading back now.
Okay, great. How's hammering?
Not great. The crystals have devoured most of her body.
I see.
Taking her to the Ark isn't feasible. We're heading to Reclamation Site 1. Can we expect any support in terms of personnel or equipment?
I'll put in a request, but I'm not sure what it'll amount to.
Thanks.
Are we heading back now?
Yes, we've accomplished our goal.
All right. I'll lead the way. Fortunately, the crystals aren't expanding like they were before, so we should be able to return safely.
You say that, and then watch what happens.
The only question is, how do we get back up the tunnel?
Things at the Ark have calmed down, so transportation robots will be provided.
I also set up ropes and footsteps in the tunnel as we came down. It'll be a bit of a challenge, but we should be able to climb up.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be hard especially her hammering.
Nicely done, Drilly.
She's the beast.
You think of everything. Let's get going. Fragile, you're up.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm glad that we're gonna be able to get her, but, like, I'm still super worried about her. Like, I'm worried, like, if the crystals are so far embedded
Don't
that, like,
worry.
there's no
I
way
will
to save her.
protect you.
I kinda wanna save her! She's
Better
great!
Reload. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Fully out.
Just
Well, you know,
wait
that's-
until I become an
Buckets out
adult.
attacks.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, it's starting to see the effect of, like, being a little... Like, the small fry are good, but the elites are not just being melted anymore.
Reload.
And I'm worried that, like, one good silencer is all I'm gonna need.
How heavy your burden has been.
Sorry to break it to
Oh,
you,
I
but
ducked,
this is the
I
end.
ducked just in time there.
Fire it well!
And still red sweeps. The red sweep. Alright, we got
Chalk up another victory for the
we got
commander!
5 more to go. I think we can make it. Alright.
I have something to say.
Don't even think about going back to see the Harmony Cube again.
Damn, she knows you so well.
Just drop it. You have no idea what you are going through right now.
If things are getting dangerous, it's best to sever my head. I can't do it myself, so one of us should do it instead.
You make it sound so easy. What if something goes wrong? You might die. But what about me?
Come on, nothing bad will happen.
How can you be so sure? You're being a fool.
Drilly, we may never return to this place. If we don't go back there and do something, someone else may stumble upon it and claim it for themselves. Is that what you want? I've come all this way and been through hell, so I'd like to have something to show for it. For our future. One where we can hold our heads high.
Is it possible?
How long will it take to reach Reclamation Site?
About half a day.
2 hours is enough.
Trani, prepare the brain shelter just in case.
On it.
No half measures. Let's check out the Harmony Cube. All right, say so. Well, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate seeing you, talking to you a little bit. Great to see you again. Please sleep well. Oyasumi nasai. And hopefully we'll talk again. But have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Good to see you. No half measures. Let's check out that Harmony Cube. Have a good night. Yeah, there you go. With the cute emotes. Have a good one. Good night. Bye-bye.
What? Are we really going back? You've become rather gung-ho about this whole search mission, Master.
It's quite striking.
What?
I'll set our route toward the Harmony Cube. However, if Hammering's condition worsens, we will immediately detach her head and return.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you. Even if I die in the process, at least I'll die with no regrets.
Stop talking like that.
Yeah, come on. We got this far. You're going home. Hammering's coming home! You ain't allowed to die after all the
I'll
work we put
follow
into getting
along.
you back here.
Oh, right, not there.
I know that's
I
like
knew that.
impossible even when it comes
Proceeding
to
to target.
Still, a man can dream. A boy has the
Come
right
on, let's go.
All right.
Want
Final
me to
5.
go there?
Are we there? 67? I guess there's a bunch of cutscenes afterward. Yeah, there's got to be. All right.
I'll follow along.
Keep
Are
going.
you ready? Then
Oh,
let's
right, not
Keep
there.
on pushing.
I knew that.
We got to get there. We got to see what's going on.
Don't worry. I will protect you.
I wonder if we'll be able to make
They
amends
just
with
developed
Grave,
something
or
like
we're
an
gonna have to wait a
infinite
couple of
magazine.
chapters for that.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Ahead! Fire it well!
The silencers are the worst.
I'll reload right.
Sorry to break it to you,
Now
but
we
this
must
is the
focus
end.
our attacks.
Right now, it's not so bad.
Class is over.
Like a simple armor upgrade
What
would
do you
probably be enough
say
to
we
get us
go
past
back and enjoy the festival again?
We'll get there.
Oh, right, not there. I knew that.
All right.
Proceeding.
1, 2,
I
3,
trust
4.
you, teacher. You want me to go there?
We gotta go. We gotta go. They're pulling out.
Get
It's
lost.
always the
I'm
last 5
busy.
or 6 matches where all the annoying comps come out.
Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
Case in point.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become
Now
an
we
adult.
must focus our attacks.
Oh, god
Better
dang it.
reload.
You actually blew her up, you bastard. I didn't realize the ones with the longest
Develop
tail.
something like an infinite magazine.
Be gone.
Better
A bunch of suicide
reload.
drones.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Let's keep the momentum going.
Oh boy, that sucked. Yeah, that again. Now they're pulling out
As
the
long as
annoying
we're
comps.
together, I will never fall.
There's a bunch of annoying shields while the suicide bombers jump and hug your face to death.
Proceeding to target.
Hugs of
Are
death.
you ready? Then let's go.
I'll follow along.
364 to 362. All right. We can do it. We're almost there. I'm on my way.
I've got
I'm
your
on
back.
my way. I'm on my way to.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite fully active?
Just wait until
Should
I
I
become
push
an
a
adult.
little harder?
Those guys are zoomers. Did not kill you? Okay, there we go. Hang in there,
Reload
girls.
right now.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Fire it well.
Good stuff. All right, penultimate. This is penultimate, right?
Did you see that?
Penultimate.
I'm strong, but my comrades are
Could be wrong.
stronger.
Feels like a blur. Oh, yep.
Awaiting
Here
orders.
you go. Penultimate.
Proceeding.
Are you ready? Then
You want me to go there?
And then the cube. Hang in there, Hammering. We're almost there.
I'm actually good in real life battles.
fully active.
Just wait until I
Let's
become
keep
an
the
adult.
momentum going.
Yeah, get the damage dealer out of the way. He's just there to be an annoyance.
Huh? They're all down.
Sorry to break it to you, but this
Should
is the
I
end.
push a little harder?
How did you get her? What got her? I didn't even see it. I blinked and she passed that. Was it a sniper? Did you just snipe her? Well, we won, but gotta be careful
Chalk
of
up
that shit.
another victory for the
All right,
commander.
boss time. Can I finagle it?
All right, not there. I knew that.
I want to get that real quick. A part of my body's disappeared. Ah, I get it now. So I'm being used as material as well. It's a shame I can't watch until the end, but considering myself as the cornerstone doesn't sound too bad. This thing eats organic matter too?
Proceeding to
Are you
target.
ready? Then let's go.
We gotta take that
You
cube
want me
down.
to go there?
That cube's gotta go. Sorry, boys. That cube's gotta go.
Rappy, this is...
Yes. It's the lost sector.
Oh, is this your lost sector?
It seems to be like this only around the Harmony Cube. Fascinating.
The Harmony Cube is a device intended to facilitate the construction of the Ark. It would make sense to lay the groundwork in the nearby vicinity.
Is lost section just like dead zone then, or what? Why? Interesting.
The materials all seem to be glass.
You're right.
I think it's to guard off the crystals.
My thoughts exactly. The objective is to construct buildings, but that's no good if they get devoured by the crystals as soon as they're built. So, if you want to prevent the encroaching crystals from interfering, you'd have to use glass as a building material. I think that's their thought process. The building where we found Miss Liverin seems to confirm that theory. However, some kind of error in the calculations caused it to manifest in a remote place.
Can we take some of these?
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a bit tired.
Hammering, you're scaring me.
I'm okay. This place is amazing. I'm glad I came here.
Did she lie to us?
Let me take a look at you. Okay, good. They haven't reached your head yet.
Yeah, but we need to stop that. I'm really scared about that. I don't know why. I mean, but I really want her to make it. Do you think someone is planning on making another arc here?
It seems pretty certain to me by this point, yeah. Although, I don't understand what would be the point of making a city of glass. For tourism? Well, I suppose that would be rather unique.
I guess so.
Everyone? Now that we've seen everything, should we start heading back?
Yeah.
This place makes me feel uneasy.
Hold on. I'll just take some of this.
With deliberate movements, Hammering lowers herself to the ground, puts her chisel on the ground, and starts hammering. Let's hurry back. I think this might be as far as we go.
Yes, we should head back and rest.
Fragile sensibly reaches into Liverin's bag.
Wait!
Fragile takes out a small glass bottle from Liverin's bag. Inside the bottle are some crystals and small batteries.
Liverin, I knew something was up.
Uh-oh.
Why would you agree to go back when you hadn't obtained anything? Are you planning on giving this to Sixo?
No, it's not what you think. You can't take the crystals back. That spelled disaster for the Ark. That place is teeming with food sources for that stuff.
Yeah, if this is any indication, it'd spread like wildfire quick.
It'll be fine. That's why I put them in that glass bottle. I'm sorry, if you'll excuse me.
Liverin turns to run off. Not again. Liverin collapses to the ground.
My leg! Gunshot wound? Fragile, did you shoot me?
Fragile approaches Liverin without saying a word. With a fierce stomp, she shatters the glass bottle that lay strewn on the ground.
If you're going to spend the rest of your life in fear of Sixo, perhaps it's better that you die. Then you won't have to be afraid anymore. And you won't hurt anyone else either.
No.
Oh, wait! Fragile!
No. No. Crystals start shooting out of Hammering's body.
The crystals are expanding!
What?
Quick, her head!
What do we do with her head?
Rappy!
On it!
Rappy delivers a swift punch to Hammering and sends her head flying off. Damn!
You did that with your bare hands?
She plays a lot of Mortal Kombat. She's just a big Sub-Zero main.
Check her status.
Her head, it's not on her body.
We know that.
Pull yourselves together.
There's a bit of crystal at the base of the neck, but the rest seems okay.
Can you remove it?
I'll try.
Everyone! Hammering's body!
The crystals in Hammering's body continue to expand until it becomes a large patch of crystal.
Oh boy, we've really done it now. Crystals consume electricity, right? Well, look what's above our heads right now. It's a device that uses all the electricity that's been collected.
Did the crystal, is the crystal smart enough to, do this? Is it smart enough to know that, is it smart enough to know how to do this on its own? I'd be curious, if it knew, if I said use hammering as, a bomb or a Trojan
the best
horse.
meal it can ever dream of.
So they are going after the Harmony Cube.
The crystals are continuing to expand. They're forming something. It's a crystal chamber.
Everyone, prepare for combat.
All right, let's do this.
Here we go.
I'm so nervous.
Me too.
You too, Miss Troney?
Don't you move, Liverin. I'll deal with you when we're done fighting. Although, you won't be able to go anywhere.
Encounter! Encounter! This has gotten crazy. I hope we can save Hammering. We got the head. We gotta remove that crystal. Is this it? The crystal beast? Have we fought? We fought this thing before. Yeah, we did this already. It was like chapter 28 or something, right? A crystal chamber. Round 2?
Why don't they just develop
Round
something
two,
like
old
an
friend.
Infinite magazine?
Right, I remember this.
Fully active.
Just wait until
Now
I
we
become an
must
adult.
focus
We had
on
to like
attacks.
pick our poison, sort of.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Ahead! Fire at will! Fully active!
Just wait until I become an adult.
Let's keep the momentum going.
Okay, just keep steady. Just keep calm. We've done this before. We've done this before. We can do this.
Sorry to break it to you.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Is this part 2? Oh, it's reforming. It's mad. It's throbbing. It's throbbing mad.
Should I push a little harder?
We got it. We have no choice in the matter.
One step at a time.
Fully active!
Just wait until I become an adult.
Let's keep the momentum going.
We're getting there. One more push. I guess there's a. I guess this is the other thing. I don't remember that. Wait, it's dead?
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Yeah, we did it. That's chapter 30. Hooray! But I saw like 28 more bars. Is it running away? Anyway, either way, chapter 30. Bag him attack.
Crystal chamber down.
Any crystals remaining?
None that I can see.
Anise, take care of hammering. We're returning immediately. Rappy, you take care of Liverin.
Roger.
I'm readjusting your inhibitors. As of now, no one is allowed to fire upon other NIKKEs.
Very well.
Let's go. We've got to hurry. Fragile, lead the way.
Got it.
That was a lot. Treasure. Mabist. We gotta go to the lobby. Yep, so let's go to the lobby and get ourselves a snack. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves some snacks. Reclamation Site 1. Did everyone make it?
Yes. Everyone has returned to the Ark after a detailed examination. Save for hammering.
What happened to her?
Please tell me she's okay.
Her head is being stored in a special case made of insulating material. She's currently on the surface.
She's up on the surface? Where specifically?
It's far too risky to move her. So we have set up a temporary camp. The location is strictly confidential. Not even I know it. I only know that Drilly made a special request to remain there with her. So now it's just the two of them there.
I know. I don't know what to make of that. I hope she's not being experimented on. If I find out later that she's been experimented on or something, I will never forgive the Ark.
The bit of crystal left at the base of Hammering's neck meant they couldn't place her in a brain shelter.
If there's no electricity, why hasn't the crystal disappeared?
Small amounts of electricity are always being generated in the brain and body. So, it appears the crystal is moving towards her brain, albeit very slowly.
Oh no, oh god, that's so fucked up. She's just, we didn't save her. You're telling, what I'm hearing is like, we didn't save her. We just slowed it down.
Things are going from bad to worse.
Yeah. Yeah, Rappy, they sure are.
We are hard at work making a new brain shelter that won't be affected by the crystal. Once we do that, she'll be moved back here.
Moving her here would probably be the best course of action. It's not like there are a whole bunch of people or resources that would be put in danger.
Is there no way to remove the crystals? There is. By cutting off the flow of electricity to the brain.
But we can't do that.
This, however, would kill her.
She's in a living hell. I can only imagine what she's going through. And Drilly's, God, what a pal to sit there through it with her. Still, just...
What else can we do?
We are looking for a solution. MMR has gotten involved, and they are sure to come up with something. Fortunately, the crystals don't appear to affect the nymph as ordinary corruption does. Given that the crystals are a physical entity, I am confident they will be able to resolve the situation.
I certainly hope so.
Me too. What about Liverin?
I have not received any news on her, other than that she is being held in the detention facility. NIKKE is having difficulty in reaching a verdict since she failed to commit a crime. When Liverin was arrested, there was an incident in which Fragile caused a disturbance. After being struck by an incapacitating round, she was placed on house arrest.
Do you think Fragile really intended to kill Liverin?
She probably made the decision after having a talk with her.
What about electric shock?
They're busy writing reports. Once they're done, they'll probably be rejoining you.
They are the only party involved in this incident that got out unscathed.
Somehow. A miracle when you consider it.
That's true.
What does central government think about this whole episode?
They reached a conclusion a short while ago. I'll read their statement.
Okay, I can't wait to hear this bullshit. Let's go. Alright, lay it on me, Shifty.
The crystal region has been deemed excessively perilous. Nothing from these areas is to be utilized in any way. No exceptions. In addition, leaving these areas unchecked has also been deemed dangerous. Therefore, the area will be eradicated. That's all.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure they'd try to get something out of it.
That shows just how dangerous that place is. If one minor slip-up ended with a single crystal entering the Ark, it could spell doom for us all.
How are they intending to destroy it?
Various methods are being considered.
I mean, to be fair, we've been dealing with these crystals for what, 3 or 4 chapters now? They do seem incredibly dangerous. I guess the government, if on the caveat I choose to take the central government at their word, they've deemed it far more dangerous to keep the crystals around than to keep the Harmony Cube around. Because I suspect someone in the government has the cube.
But one thing is for certain. Absolute will head to the surface and execute the mission.
Oh.
The Special Commando will also be participating.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
The burden of being good at your job, I suppose.
The curse of success, Neon.
Grave is probably still up there.
I'd say that's a safe bet.
I won't let her get away next time.
Shifty, what about 6-0?
It's just as Liverin said. There's nothing. The only thing we have to go on is that name. And even that is most likely an assumed alias. Like a nickname on the internet? I think it's something like that.
Should we proceed to the Ark?
We have an important mission ahead of us, so hold off for now. I'll continue looking into 6-0, and I'll let you know if I find anything.
Got it. Thank you. So many things are happening all at once. My head hurts. Ugh. For now, I need a break. I know it. Don't I know it, Commander? One step closer to taking back what was lost. The surface. We will reclaim the surface. We're still not done with the chapter. Alright. We're going to the Ark. I need a break. The Ark. Electric Shock Dormitory. You girls seem like you felt better.
Do you think Miss Hammering is okay?
She'll be fine.
I feel bad for everything she had to go through.
Yeah, she's gone through hell. Still is.
Yeah.
Do you think those crystals could become a substitute power source?
No, they lack scalability. Besides, the risk is too high.
We didn't end up finding anything during this search mission.
We hadn't counted on finding something that quickly anyway.
I know, but still, it would have at least taken the sting out of how Miss Hammering and Miss Liverin ended up.
It's okay. We can always try again, because I know you're not the type to give up.
You're right. I'll never give up. I will show everyone what the real sky looks like.
I know you will.
Just a second. I got a message.
I wonder who it is. Is it me? I'm looking to purchase some information. Boom! Name the price and I'll pay it. Not selling.
Who was that?
Spam. I still can't believe such a thing still exists in this day and age.
Oh man, we'll never be done with spam. Somehow I don't think it is, though. Might as well here grab my reward while I'm at it. Enter the lobby. Back to the lobby.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
You look great, Red. Detention facility inside the Ark. Well, you're alive. Uh-oh. The door of the detention facility opens, and a phone slips through.
Huh? Who is it?
You know who it is, Liverin. Liverin picks up the phone with trembling hands. I don't want to, but I gotta. Did you bring what I asked for? Fragile told me you spoke to her. Well, well. I'm surprised. I thought you would be trembling in fear. Yes, I told her everything. What of it? I pleaded with you not to. Why should I have to listen to a single word you say? Besides, I kept the most important thing from her, so you ought to be thanking me. Don't you think? Well, no response? Don't you have anything to say? Thank you. Good. That's better. I'm quite disappointed in you. In exchange for keeping a big secret, I asked for one small favor, and you couldn't even do that. The search mission was too dangerous. That's not my concern. I figured this might happen, but I must admit, I still have a soft spot for you. So I'll forgive you for failing me on the search, for not responding immediately to my message, for talking back to me. I'm even going to give you one more chance to make it up to me. Thank you. 1 hour later, a fire is going to break out in the detention center shortly. You'll be able to escape in the ensuing pandemonium. What? Once you're out, I want you to bring me the one thing you got from the search mission. But there's nothing left from the expedition. Yes, there is. Her head. You mean, yes, Hammering's head. Bring it to me. Fucked up.
I'm done for.
He wants the crystal. That's the only reason he sent you out there. He wants that crystals, boy. He want them crystals. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I'm a beast. Hey, look. It's like, hey, it's that same mission. It's that same place we've been to already. Did they expand the map? It feels like maybe they just expanded the map a little bit. Or turned it topsy-turvy.
You want me to go there?
No. No, I don't. We're not going anywhere right now, Neon. Or Modernia. Just taking inventory. That's a lot. That's a lot, but we did it. Oh, there's a lot to take in there. There's a lot to take in there. It's got to be the crystal, right? This 6-0 person. Like, I'm just going through my head right now. I'm just trying to think about who could be the 6 son of a bitch or bitch is that would want this.
Oh, right. Not there.
And I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to think along the lines of, like, could it be Crow? But no, I think this isn't Crow's cup of tea. Could it be something along the lines of, like, maybe something regarding, like, a new government agent?
Proceeding
I don't know.
to target.
Could it be something like an alias for, like, could it be something with someone we know, or is this an entirely new entity that's clearly showing themselves? I wonder. I don't know. But the more I think about it, the less I have any kind of grasp on it, right? Should I just stick with what I think it is and it's just an AI? But an AI, why wouldn't an AI? I don't think that would make, but that doesn't make sense anymore to me given the circumstances.
Fully active. Here's threat.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Now we must focus
Like,
our
an AI wouldn't be trying to get something that would, like, literally kill them dead.
I was just getting into the groove.
They'd be trying their best to, like, get that shit as far away from them as possible,
Better
right?
reload.
I'm not crazy.
I was just getting into the groove. Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Ahead. Fire at will.
Better reload.
This is going on a bit long.
Why don't they just develop something like
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Almost there. Almost there.
better
I think that's it. Broken train. Broken choo-choo. Excellent.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Yeah, that's all the challenge stages there. So now I can get out of here. Apparently I finished all the missions here too. Might as well grab this. There's no more challenges, right? Well, except to, like, grab things. Okay. I do have the elite raid. Let's do the raid. Hey, Helm. How you doing, girl? That's my girl. It's 1,200 in the bank, baby. 2 arms. 2 enough for 2 boxes. Ooh, if only there was helmet there. That would be exactly what I needed. Just what I needed. Anyone need that? Cinderella? Well, it's nice to see you again. It finally caught up to you in the story to boot. Yeah, that's a pilgrim boot. That's a pilgrim boot, all right. Anyone else need anything? Everyone else can have these shoes. Jackal, you've been behaving. You can have those. Try not to eat them. They're shoes. Don't eat your shoes. Bad dog. Maiden. Oh, hello, Ice Maiden. We did have a lot of fun with that. That was a fun event. I did have a great time with that. I'm gonna have to start getting my new girls up into the sync chamber. Maybe that's what I can use some gems for. But I did say I would recruit as a little bit of a treat, a little bit of a reward for getting this far. Yeah, let's pull once. I wonder what we're going to get. Probably nothing, but you never know. Maybe streamer luck will kick in. Yeah. Then again, Streamer luck is a myth. It's fine. It's a little treat. Let's see. Okay, well, I think I know what I'm gonna do. We'll wind down a little bit. We might wind this down here. We might take some time to just wind ourselves down. I did want to try the solo raid just to see challenge mode. I think this is the first time I've actually gotten to do this. Oh, we get set to 400, huh? Should I switch out for a weak point?
Is it a bet?
I could switch out
Then count me in.
Blanc, so just so I have a weak point for anything. Just in case. Let's try it out. So the idea is just basically do as much as possible.
Fully active. Here.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Everyone, give him everything you've got.
The idea is just to go as crazy as possible.
Getting ready.
Better reload.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Target. Ahead. Fire at will.
Just make that number go up, baby.
Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
Oh, that's what's hitting us.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an
Everyone,
adult.
give him everything you've got.
Let's see if I can. I'm already at 100,000. Got another 2 minutes of this. I don't know if I'm gonna hit it all, but we'll try. Ooh, I thought I timed that.
Just wait until I become an
Everyone,
adult.
give him everything
Okay,
you've
gotta
got.
be careful here. It's easy to get this fucked up. Up, see? It's easy to fuck that up, and I certainly did.
Reloading.
Chalk up another
I was a
victory
little
for the
too quick.
commander.
I was a little too quick on that. Okay, so that's challenge mode. I see, you gotta do it over and over again. Okay. Oops, this, So now if I've done challenge mode, I can't go back and do other ones, right? Yeah, I can't. Right, got it. Okay. Good to know. Alright. So why is it still doing red like that? It's like, well, you gotta keep trying. Like, no, I can't. Because if I quit, I quit. I lose my score. Alright. Go to the outpost. Let's see. I think I have enough for another sync device thing. Let's see. I don't know. Do I? I certainly do. Well, that'll certainly help because we're already underpowered going in. I might have to take a couple weeks to just kind of build up here. But hey, the fact we got this far is good. We got so many NIKKEs in here now. I'm gonna start pulling out some of the rares so I can get some more room for my new SRs, SSRs. Supers. Alright, well, let's wind down in a calm and collected way. We have a couple new NIKKEs, and we got a bunch of strange occurrences that happen in here. I wonder if we'll ever get more buildings. That would be something else. Anyway, what makes a good drink? Let's find out. Hello, mister. Hey, cadet. What brings you here? Why else would he be here? To have a drink? Are you two here to grab some too? Yeah, Rosanna invited us. She tried the drink I was having. I said I shouldn't be having something better. So she's whipping me up something personally. I didn't expect Rosanna to care about me so much. That's not why I'm making you a drink. Huh? It's not. Of course not, you nincompoop. It's simply that as an alcohol connoisseur, I couldn't stand and watch you drink such mop water. I felt embarrassed for you. So I wanted to show you what real drinks could taste like. Would you like to try some too, mister? I like to consider myself an amateur mixologist. Sure, I'll try something. Rosanna begins to mix the drinks with a series of flamboyant hand motions. Wow, she really takes this seriously. So professional. It certainly is fascinating to watch. Here, you try yours first, mister. In front of me, Rosanna places a cocktail glass containing a dark brown liquid. What do you think? I'll say refined. If it's a cocktail glass brown, maybe some kind of like cosmopolitan. Not a Cosmo. Cosmo would be clear. Some sort of like daiquiri or something. It's a refined taste. That's precisely what I was going for. I knew you'd had a good taste. Maybe a coffee? Maybe a sort of coffee cocktail, maybe? A quality cocktail like this isn't wasted on you. This one's for you. Thanks. She looks dead. She lost the pupil. She lost the color in her eyes. What is this? It tastes awful. What? Are your taste buds broken or something? It's bitter as all get out. Why would anyone drink this? Let me try yours, cadet. Ooh. Poof. This one's terrible too. That's it. Step aside. Moran pushes Rosanna to the side and steps behind the bar. Don't tell me you're planning on making your own. You bet you're behind I am. It's gonna be delicious. It better be. Moran samples the different alcohols and mixers that are available and starts mixing them. Ugh, sour. That's more like it. All done. Have a try. The drink Moran slides her way has a very vivid color. Maybe like a blue color, if like she used curacao or something like that. Sweet and fruity. As it should. I made it by mixing all the different fruit-flavored liquors together. That's the kind of flavors more my speed. What I'm getting from this is that you girls just have different palates for drinks. Blech. Like, she likes the gut punch, and you like the Sparkle Star or the Sugar Rush. You two would be at the bar, and Jill would know exactly what to make you both. What are you spitting it out for? I knew this would happen. This tastes like a kid's drink. Who in the world would want something this sugary when they want a stiff drink? There's not an ounce of depth to this thing. Now beat it. Rosanna yanks Moran out from behind the bar. I'll mix another drink, just wait. Are they having a battle? As the hours go on, the two continue their cocktail confrontation. Ugh. Still so bitter. How do you expect anyone to ever drink this? This tastes like I'm gargling with sugar water. It's an insult to the very concept of alcohol. I think what you girls would need to find is that there's a balance for these things. I decided to let these two have their drink-based battle and head out. Good idea. Good idea, Commander. Unlike you, they can consume much alcohol. I think. But thinking back, maybe Scarlet's the exception, proves the rule. Okay, I think we'll call it there for now. Well, that's a good time. I'm having a good time. Let's go to the command center and wind down for the day. I guess the game's gonna be in maintenance tomorrow? Or, I think so. Or later this week. Oh, I know. I see. Right, the 13th. So that's gonna be Thursday. I'm guessing that's the start of a new event, maybe? Or the end of the old one? I guess. So get your stuff in while you can, everybody. Alright, well, let's switch this up. I wanna switch this back up a little bit, so... what would be a good one? Take my money! That's a good one. I'm gonna go... let's go with this one for now. Let's go with this for now. Alright. So with this gentle note, everybody, I think we're gonna call it there. Chapter 30. Not the hope I was expecting, but we'll hope for a better tomorrow in chapter 31. We can keep fighting for that better tomorrow together. But in the meantime, I think we'll call this one a day. So let me do the normal rundown. Let me give you the rundown. Shogun, if you're still there, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really glad to see you again. Thank you for so much. I hope the rest of your morning goes well. Thank you so much for being here. And please take care and enjoy Devil May Cry, my friend. Hopefully, you might have to teach me a thing or two there. But until then, say so. You're not here anymore, but I'll just say thanks for showing up. Appreciate you being here with us. And of course, who can forget the man, the myth, the legend that is Lieutenant Soup. Thank you so much for joining us today, good sir. I'm glad to see you. I know that Nikki's on the downslope for you. I was actually watching you play your Epic 7. I actually was watching you play Epic 7, one of your VODs. Epic 7 still looks pretty fun, so I'm glad you're enjoying yourself in other ways. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. To anyone else who showed up, I do appreciate it. So it's Tuesday. It's Monday night. I got to get up early because I got to catch a bullet train to Susanoo at the heart of Mount Fuji and go to my project. So till Thursday, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Looking forward to seeing you for some more Valkyria Chronicles. And if nothing else, Teitoku Itekimasu. Good night.